Your eyes don't play tricks on you. If this looks like a dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat? Your eyes don't play tricks on you. If this looks like a dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat? Your eyes don't play tricks on you. If this looks like a dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat?
Now would it be too much? And would it seem too rushed if I said that it feels like it's magic, it's unreal? But hold up. And would I seem too sus? And would I seem too fucked if I said that it's real, it's magic that we feel? So come on.
Your eyes don't play tricks on you. If this looks like a dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat? Your eyes don't play tricks on you. If this looks like a dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat?
For you I'd wreak havoc, fix truth and break habits. I'd stuff a hobbit, pull Frodo out the closet.
My precious, let's just find somewhere inappropriate to fuck.
And I ain't never been inappropriate, cause to be honest, I don't even know that bitch. And I know I play way too goddamn much, cause it feels like life's a game that was made for us. I'd stuff a hobbit.
Your eyes don't play tricks on you. If this looks like a dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat? Your eyes don't play tricks on you. If this looks like a dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat? Your eyes tricks on you. This looks dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat? Don't play you if like a true for me, is this the trick or treat? Your eyes don't play tricks on you. If this looks like a dream come true for me, is this the trick or treat?
I'd stuff a hobbit.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And I feel the way find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you. I find it hard to take. With people running circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world. I don't care they have to die.
Don't even care that I have to go.
This world could kiss my ass goodbye. I just don't wanna be alone, long, 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 long. I don't want to go down this long road all on my own. At least I'm honest.
Let's be honest.
At least I'm honest.
Please be honest.
Hey, 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 yeah.
Let's be honest.
At least I'm honest.
Please be honest. Hey.
Please come back, make me mean something. I know I react, got some real strange buttons, but if you look at the side, you see I'm not disgusting. I would swear to God, but to me that means nothing. God never helped me, never tell me I was right. There's always a person I can see and play sorry. Never hit me, never tricked me, never lied. I was taught bad by humans like you and I. Maybe that's the problem, we don't worship one another. Pray to a sky, don't answer with thunder. Still in denial from our sisters and brothers. I don't know to wonder why we all have to suffer to observe and be observed. Desires in the open, exception only to those truly broken. I have a feeling even then there might be hope. Believe in somebody and watch much it grow. I don't care they have to die.
Don't even care that I have to go.
This world could kiss my ass goodbye. I just don't wanna be alone, long, 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 long. I don't want to go down this long road all on my own. At least I'm honest.
Let's be honest.
At least I'm honest.
Please be honest.
Hey, 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 yeah.
Let's be honest.
At least I'm honest.
Please be honest. Hey.
Oh, so what's the remedy when you realize you're nothing without people to see? What if someone takes advantage of your standards that you set for yourself? Do you take it or abandon? What they mean damage, convince you ain't shit. You say you go alone, no one knows you exist. At least that's how you feel, can't be convinced. Intense become intense, emotions events. Fucking freak show inside the mind of the deprived. Not many of us fuck till we open up our eyes. So when we wake, it's impossible to shake. Pain were a mind if it came through the day. But won't be reminded until I lost my way. Just if a grants, I don't remake mistakes. I know none of us make it, I just wanna make it known. It's not done wise to fear being alone. I don't care they have to die.
Don't even care that I have to go.
This world could kiss my ass goodbye. I just don't wanna be alone, long, 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 long. I don't want to go down this long road all on my own.
I started out fucking unlucky, so I'm a little bit touchy. What were we discussing? Pray to your gods and pray to me. Bitch, you only fucking hear one of us speak.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure these owls were perched up, like watching for mice crossing the yard or anything.
They're probably specters of some deity watching you, actually. If you want to know the truth of it, that's probably what we're dealing with. There's no need to bullshit you right now.
It felt like it. Let me finish this story, because if you knew what they did in the end, they might have been specters.
Okay.
Right. So I'm out at the fire, and this out at the fire, and I'm out at the fire, and I get it to flare up, and I see like it's completely dark outside, like can't even see stars. I see 3 huge birds, like big wingspans, like just about as high as your ceiling. Coming across the top of the fire, like you're across my yard. And I was like, whoa, that's fucking awesome.
Right.
And they flew.
What time of day was it?
It was like 5 or 6 in the morning. Like right before dawn.
See here.
And they flew over to right behind my neighbor's
said magic.
yard.
I mean, what he does,
which is right over beside
not
me.
as far as items.
And they landed there, and I guess they watched me for about 15 minutes. And so as soon as the fire died, it sounded like it was right here in my face. It went, wow! Like, and then
did like a little Michael Jackson squee at the end like that?
Yeah, the owl part, the owl sound at the end is not what it sounded like, but it sounded like a woman or a banshee or something going wow, like wow, like that.
You got banshees?
But right beside me, like it projected its voice right at me. So it's like I'm standing there at the fire, the light goes out, and I hear wow right in my ear, and I'm like, what the fuck? It made my fucking skin crawl and shit.
That is hilarious.
And I was like, I know it's an owl, but I'm going with the
I'll never forget. I told a lot of people about your turkey vulture experience.
Oh wow, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Legit.
It didn't make it.
That's like some real D&D encounter stuff.
It didn't make it though.
Yeah, he took the turkey vulture inside, and all of us learned through this experience that these bitches puke acid. I had no idea. I've told some people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's how they break down dead animals." I was like, "Well, I didn't know. I didn't know."
I didn't know.
Yeah, how the fuck?
So what happened?
And it didn't do it
Yeah.
in the house, thank God. Like,
Yeah, he got it. Like, yeah, let me rescue you. Tell the story real quick. Go ahead. This is too good.
Okay, so we crossed the street, and there's this fucking like injured turkey vulture right beside my telephone pole.
This big black bitch.
And it's right in the curb. And it's
I don't know if I can
cold.
say
so
that.
I'm like, man, I felt bad for it, but I'm like, that's a fucking dangerous animal. I passed it like 3 times that day, and finally I was like, fuck it, I can't do it. So I went and got a dog carrier, and I put it like in front of it, and I tried to just, kind of scare it into the dog carrier, but apparently it had a spinal injury. So finally I went and got some fucking gloves, because I read that they've got diseases like crazy. And so I got the gloves, and I just barely got them in the dog carrier. And I figure I'm gonna burn everything that's on this dog carrier and the dog carrier. Okay?
Okay.
And I did. And I took it down to after it got in there, I blinded it. It's completely blinded. So that when he went in the one side, he couldn't see anything on the outside. So I just gently took it, walked it into my garage, and set it in the back of my garage on a desk. I put some raw eggs in there, and I tried to encourage them, but I couldn't do anything. I called the people that you're supposed to call. They came and got them, and they're like, "You did good." And she grabbed it. Keep in mind, I haven't touched this thing. She grabs it, and she like grabs it by the neck, and she's like, and it just like it's like she retched it or something. But this thing goes, blood, acid coming out its fucking eyes, its mouth, and everything. I was like, oh my good God, that was in my house. And she was like, yeah, I think he's got a spinal injury. I was like, God, why'd he do that? And he was like, pain. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, keep showing it to us. And I'm like,
I'm thinking the entire time she's talking to us, telling about it. You can go ahead and put him down.
Yeah,
Let's try
right.
it.
Just break its neck or
Yeah,
whatever. Like shit.
But yeah, he ended up not making it.
Oh hell, man.
Like a
Oh,
druid
that's
cannot
too
morph
bad.
into that. That is a monstrosity.
Dude. And then, okay, so I'm not going to say who, but a neighbor. We saw a neighbor go out with a dog and a shotgun after that, like a few months. We found out they're endangered species and all this shit, too, right?
Damn.
Right. And they're keystone, or corner keystone species or whatever. But,
No
we
idea
got
that
there, and my neighbor coming out of the woods with a fucking turkey vulture dead in his hands by the legs and the shotgun in the other one. He's like, check out what I got. And I was like, yeah. So, you know those are endangered, right? He's like, oh. And he quit taking pictures and shit.
Yeah,
You know,
no, you can't.
Like, for real, his girlfriend was taking a picture of him holding the thing, and then afterwards he comes and talks to me, and I'm like, yeah, I think they're endangered.
Yeah. So you can only really kill like turkeys and geese sometimes.
There's a
you
season
can't,
for that
like,
shit, and
you
you gotta
can't
get a
really
license
kill
for it and everything.
Birds and shit.
There's 2
I
months
mean,
out of the year
I
that it's
know.
illegal to kill squirrels.
Oh wow.
And you can't kill a squirrel. You can't shoot a squirrel with any kind of pellet gun.
Damn.
Yeah, it has to be a gun.
Well, that's the
Kill
best
it.
way, like,
But
to
they
hunt
wouldn't-
them would be an air rifle.
But they said that that's
Yeah.
cruel because you can injure it without mauling it, without killing it. That's just the. Dude,
Not with a.
I mean, that's one
if
way
you
looking
got
at it.
I don't know
a good-
anybody
you
got in
got a
trouble
good
for it.
air rifle.
I don't know anybody's gotten in trouble for it, but I do know one of my neighbors got mad at the other neighbor for shooting squirrels and figured out that there was a squirrel hunting season that was 10 months out of the year here. And I looked it up and she was fucking right. And I was like, wow.
Damn.
And
Like,
it's-
squirrel season's out, motherfucker. I'm calling the police.
Shit.
They're shooting
Well, she
squirrels.
would have been calling the police on the police. It would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, I forgot when you worked for the police for a while.
Fuck off.
What?
That's a joke.
It is.
His neighbor was a cop. I'm like, oh yeah, you a cop now, huh?
I don't know.
You a snitch, huh?
I don't know. This motherfucker asked me
That's what it sounds
if
like.
But he come over and I'd be wearing a police shirt. You know
he
what I'm
asked me
saying?
if I would work for the CIA one time.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. We had all kinds of talks. I might be CIA
I
stuff.
know you are. See ya.
Or I could be M6. You know what I mean?
I think you're Muhaj's Dean.
Huh?
Muhaj.
Mujahideen. I took the DNA test, motherfucker. No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, that's right. That means you're a.
You know what's funny is I can't buy a gun without marking African American. I tried once and they came back. They was like, "Oh, your records don't match up." I was like, "Fuck." I'm not telling anyone I'm Mexican. Besides, no legal papers are gonna know. They'd be like, "Are you Hispanic or non-Hispanic?" That'd be like the options. Have y'all seen that? They'll have it on job applications, houses, everything. Like, so yeah, cool. But are you like Hispanic or non-Hispanic? That's the only options. I'm like, what kind of motherfucking question?
If it has preferred,
I'm African American.
I always prefer not to say.
Looks like we
why the
actually,
fuck does it
looks like you
matter?
guys got some interesting loot this time.
Oh.
Yeah, I do that.
Oh.
So I search the bodies, and I take the teeth and the poison sacs.
Poison sacks. You want to tell me more about these poison sacks?
He
Dude,
found
I'm
out
down.
about it.
I'm down to clown.
I was just still
Always
everything
after
he thought of.
he's just trying to get his hands on any kind of
Oh,
sex.
how did
Yeah, he likes to have the sacks
Was
in
it
his hands.
was it like this? Did you think I flipped him off like this?
Yes.
Okay, it's because my ear.
Anyone got a lighter? I have a bolt.
If I see it again, I'm just gonna throw a drumstick.
Ladder.
Lighter.
Ladder.
No, it's
A lighter to
I
make it
probably had
lighter.
my middle finger up to him and didn't realize it, and I should probably watch that. I didn't think that. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
So, does it look like I'm flipping you off at all?
I mean,
I'll show you in the video later.
No, I'm just saying.
Because it's
Because
like,
I did this in the car
Damn dirty
sometimes,
buddy, sneaking the
and I don't want
birds
to get followed
in.
home. Because I flipped the guy off.
I
the
just
top of the car.
imagine that you're flirting if you do that.
Well, I'm not. I'm trying to pop a zip back here.
Oh, nice.
He's proposing to you in sign language.
I see.
Oh, and can I get some props on this belt?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh, the shoestring.
No,
Rejected by
bungee
MacGyver.
cord.
Is it a bungee cord?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a goddamn shoestring. You wearing a shoestring,
No,
buddy.
that's on the shorts.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Ah, you right.
I got,
You right.
shit-
Right.
I got shorts on
Not a new
underneath my
string,
pants
it's a shoestring.
because I'm completely stupid.
Let me see the lighter, buddy.
Man,
This might
we
be your
got-
coolest, one of your coolest pieces of loot so far.
I gotta light it up.
Hell yeah.
I light things up.
Okay, sorry. You ready? Nick's ready to get started. He's like, yeah, but this loot
I'm ready when
is
you
off the
guys
chain.
Well, I wouldn't say off the chain, it's just interesting.
Okay, so it's off the chain
It's
loop.
different. Would you mind pushing that trash bag? Look, that trash bag's taking over me. Look at this. I'm trying to. It's getting in the way of my midriff, buddy. Look at it.
It's
Oh,
making
this?
it all trashy.
That's not
Yeah, my midriff ain't trashy. Push that
Making
trash
it
out
all
of here.
trashy.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
going through
Get out of my
the midsection now.
motherfucker.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
will you pass that? Will you pass that stool over to homie McGregor?
No, that's a lot of energy.
Nah, teamwork.
You're
Come
asking a
on.
whole lot.
No.
Teamwork.
You're asking the most right now. Hey. Always got an alternative motive. I do.
What are we doing?
I
What are we
guess
doing?
just sticking it right there.
I was gonna play it, but you probably knew
Now I
that.
have a place for my drink.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, can you dungeon master?
Maybe. I don't know, can you RP while I'm dungeon mastering?
Can you dungeon master?
Do you even dungeon master?
Heard.
Oi, can you dungeon master?
All right, starting this timer. All right, official game mode. Game faces. Let's go.
I am
Let's go.
Right.
I am a theme.
Alright, previously,
Come on, do the head.
D&D
head bob.
adventures. Our adventurers cleared the upper library of spiders and cobwebs, having just vanquished a nasty drow bitch that shot fireballs and stuff. Anyway, she
got it,
dead. Loot appeared. This is where we begin.
Luke appeared.
Well, she dropped some shit.
Okay.
She's like, mythical items.
mythical items. Yes.
She's just carrying a backpack with some dope
She's like,
shit.
if you have $15 real, you can open an extra chest.
Like, I'm a baller, son. This is what I drop when I die.
Nick is like,
So what falls on the ground? Sorry, like, tell us.
It didn't fall on the ground. She just had it.
It.
No. No.
She had like a backpack and it's kind of loose, so when she falls over, shit falls out of it.
Oh, okay. So he's
Nice.
right. I'm wrong. Okay. No,
Ah.
that's, I remember that on the way home.
Shut up.
We get to Hickson.
I guess if you're
Whoa.
dying to do soda trolls, you can, but
Like, see if you get any of this ass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's like, well, you found
Let
one of the
Aries get that
kitties.
ass.
It's still attached to it though.
It's what?
It's still attached to it though.
What is in the bag? Wait, I can't remember.
What's in
It'd
the
be like
bag?
a really easy search roll.
Man, you gonna make me get out some.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm searching the bag too.
All right.
I'll get it first.
Oh, I got
Can't
like
you
a
just help
20.
me? Can't you just help me?
Nah, bro, I'm searching, bro. Yeah,
I
I'm
said it
helping you
first.
searching. Okay.
Initiative.
I'm not like racing. We searching.
I got a 17. No
And is that intelligence? Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I got 19.
Well, I got a 17.
All right. Well, you
Ooh.
I got
guys
it
easily
first.
notice
I got it first.
there are 3 items in the pouch. It looks like there's some
I
kind
don't,
of...
I don't say what they are. I look at them and close the pouch.
Well, basically you see some kind of potion in there, some kind of really interesting looking chainmail.
Ooh, chainmail.
Very interesting. You notice it is very light.
Ooh.
Oh, I like it.
Do y'all wear chain? Do you wear chainmail? Y'all wear chainmail?
Well, right now I'm wearing heavier than chainmail. but
And-
I would like.
And there is a loot.
Chainmail.
A loot.
Wait, you wear chainmail too?
Oh, what is that cracking?
A loot? Oh, it's me.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
It,
whoa.
it loot?
A musical instrument. A loot.
Do
Nice.
you play loot?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's.
That's
I
playing
think from the description it said everyone's able to use it.
Oh, nice.
Well, what would you like to loot? What does it do? Can we tell?
I don't know who usually.
Ogre. Ogre. Can you tell what these things do?
It's an Arcana or something.
Yeah, give me an Arcana roll.
20. There it is.
Bam.
Son of a
For the
bitch.
loot?
Yeah, I
So-
know what this is. It's a potion. It's a potion.
No, we did the potion last. What's the expensive stuff first? I don't show him the potion.
From what your Arcana tells you from the just various symbols on the loot, this is DOS loot.
Boss loot?
DOS loot. Basically, it has a few magical
Like the
abilities such as animal friendship, protection from energy, fire only, and protection from poison. Now, the cool thing about this is, so it can cast those spells while you are playing one of its spells. Let's see. Basically, you can play the instrument while casting one of the spells that may cause any of its targets to be charmed on a failed save, thereby imposing disadvantage on the save.
Nice.
What's it do?
Well, it only did
So do you have to like...
animal friendship, protection from fire, and protection from poison. Those are the 3 spells it can cast.
Wow, but it takes your spell slots, right?
No, it does not take your spell slots. It basically has those 3 spells, and you're able to rotate through each of the 3 every rest period.
Jesus Christ.
Well, they aren't really that strong or useful, but I mean, he's already got animal friendship.
Yeah, so I know what these do.
What did you say about the charm?
Oh, so basically, like, let's say you're, for some reason, you want to cast protection from fire on an enemy or something. You can attempt to basically charm them while you're doing that through the instrument. The instrument does it.
So this is a way to buff other things.
Well, you can buff like people in your group,
sure
but
you can target an
it says
enemy
you
with-
can play the instrument while casting a spell that causes any of its targets to be charmed on a failed saving throw.
It just adds charm along to that spell?
I think.
Or is that like why you're trying?
That sounds nuts. What's the name of it?
It's called DOS Loot.
It's like DAS.
DOSS Loot.
Dose loot.
Instrument of the Bards DOS Loot.
DOS is DAS. DOS is.
It's
dose.
considered a wondrous item.
Oh, like LUT.
Everybody's spelling it DOS.
Yeah. DOS Loot.
It's worth 28,000 gold pieces.
Yes, this
Sold.
this loot.
Sold.
This loot. I mean, the wood in it is.
I'll tell you
fine.
what, you
It
can have
looks
it.
very pretty.
You just have to pay me my fortune.
If this loot had a charisma score, it would be like a 25. It looks perfect.
Well, I would be like really tempted to keep that for myself. And so there's just that and the potion in the bag though.
There's that, the potion, and then from what you can tell about the armor, it's a mithril shirt. So
what's
the
the
thing about
mithril?
mithril, it's so light, almost anyone can wear it, and you don't have any disadvantages like on stealth or anything like that when you're wearing it.
Yeah, right now I'm losing 4 decks of AC. What's the AC on it?
Well, I mean, still, I think the top.
What's the AC?
Requires
What-
attunement by Bard, it says.
Oh, by Bard.
Oh, so it's just 28 grand sitting in our pockets right now.
I'll let you sell it to me.
28, 28,000
I will
gold.
allow
How
you.
much is that in teeth?
I will allow it to still be attunable.
Right.
You'll allow it.
We'll see if Malice got some teeth for sale.
So what?
Did you say you'll allow it to still be usable?
Yes.
Okay, saying we can still use it.
Oh, sweet.
I guess you have to attune to it though.
Yep, only the person that attunes to it will be able to really
What-
use
what-
it. Otherwise, you have to.
What's the AC on the mithril? It says what the AC is.
It's the same as it would, a normal chainmail would be.
Is that your armor?
The only advantage of it, like I said, it has really light weight. So, like, let's say, like
Yeah, I
you
think
had
you don't
a
lose your
wizard
dex.
in the group, a wizard could wear it without any spell penalties.
Okay, and you can
But
only
you
use
also
one of
don't-
those spells a
You
day.
don't lose your dex. When, like, it doesn't have a dex penalty.
Right.
So what's the AC on chainmail? I guess I'll look it up.
I think it's like a 3. I think it gives you like a AC of like 13 or 14, something like that.
You'd think it'd be like 3,000.
Let me
You know, that should save Frodo from a cave troll, you know?
Well, chainmail is like more than 3 AC.
But Mithril is like.
He's saying it's mithril chainmail, that it's the same as chainmail.
Yes, the AC's the same.
Well, either way, if it helps you with bonuses, you should definitely have it. If it's at least comparable to
never
what you
mind.
have.
It's no, it gives you a 16.
Gives you 16, and so I would actually have, yeah, it would definitely raise my AC
Then you gotta get that.
if I were to get it.
I'm already wearing mithril.
You are?
Oh, well, look at you.
Jeez, where'd you get that?
No, I have chainmail. Sorry, I thought I had mithril. Is chainmail the same?
It's
No, Mithril's a specific. Okay.
mithril.
Special
Basically-
metal.
Are we rested, by the way, or are we just fresh out of battle?
No, it says, hey buddy, it says the
Thank
max modifier
You tried.
is still 2 for dex.
Okay, hold on.
Thank
So a 6 to an 8.
Yeah.
So that would.
And this is good.
Oh god, I did this last week. There he is. Alright.
Athena, do you have any use of this loot?
I think I should be able to do a thing or two with it. I do love to play the music. Are you sure you don't want to use it?
Yes, I think I have attained some of these powers on my own, and it's be superfluous to me.
Well, I'll make sure to put it to quite good use then. I can guarantee you that. Let's see what it does here.
And then the potion's gaseous form.
Thank you very kindly.
Ooh. That's
Like-
actually kind of cool.
It turns you into gas?
I
Gaseous
believe
form?
so. It just said potion of gaseous form.
Oh, I would like that.
Alright.
Yours as far as I'm concerned. Okay, this would raise my AC by 2.
Okay.
Does
Bum,
anybody?
bum, bum, bum.
Anybody?
Man, yeah, that
Everybody cool with
protection
that?
from
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, buddy?
That
Uh,
protection from frost or from fire is gonna be awesome. Well, you can fly. You'll be able to get to a lot of areas.
And that's what I'm trying to find, like those individual spells, like something that just like has links with those. That's amazing.
Yeah. I think that's the first. I think that's probably the first piece of cool loot. Maybe. So
Shit,
yes,
I got
basically you guys have, like I said, vanquished the Drider. There's still lots of cobwebs everywhere, and
Could they be used as rope?
you can try making some rope out of some of the.
I'm gonna try to
spiders.
make like a 50-foot rope out of this cobweb shit.
It might take you a while though.
Oh, fuck that. I ain't got time for that. I got a guy to kill to get out of this damn tower.
Wait, we're 4th level, right?
5th level.
Fifth.
How about that?
And I think last adventure I gave you guys like 800 XP, something like that.
Does anybody want this chainmail armor I have extra? It's plain.
I
I don't think so.
I don't
We
think
might be
it's
able to
fair.
trade it with the goblins.
Oh, gobby, gobby, gobby. Go, 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 go.
Do we have a turkey call?
Actually, the person that had the goblin collar got swallowed by the bug.
Oh,
Lake's Rabbit was the
God.
one with the goblin collar.
There was a goblin collar?
Oh.
The fancy goblin that he met, I think, at the arena gave it to him.
I was never told.
You should have been paying attention.
I was never told.
Not paying attention.
You were obviously murmuring.
Oh, no. You just weren't paying attention.
Okay, sorry, I had to look it up and save a link to it and all that stuff.
Okay.
Awesome, dude. Thanks, man.
Does our DM mumble rap? Your vote.
Mumble rap.
I need to go ahead and attune to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay. I think it takes like a few hours to do it or whatever, but you guys aren't really doing anything
Okay, so-
pertinent at the moment other than, well, what are you going to do? Are you just...
Actually, do we want to rest? Do we want to hang out?
Yeah.
Cause we're pretty
Wait,
banged up.
wait. We leveled, so we don't have to sleep.
No, you didn't level.
Oh. Yeah, we should rest. I'm totally tired.
Are you going to basically just rest there, or you're going to go back to, I guess, the library?
Yeah, we should go back to the library, I think.
Well, do y'all honestly feel safer sleeping around a bunch of people, or feel safer sleeping here where there's nothing around?
You don't know if you got all the spiders.
Yeah,
on.
I don't feel like we've been explored the area enough to be safe here.
I suppose we can at least go back to the bar where people were.
I guess.
If not there, it does seem safe. It does seem safer. I feel like God is whispering in the clouds that this is a dangerous idea.
I thought you said we looked around and it was clear.
Yeah, let's follow the cultists.
The cultists?
Oh yeah.
Cultists?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, me.
Sorry.
Like cultists? Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
The owl.
Long day.
Yep.
So I guess I'll lead the way. I'll make my way back. And would y'all like to stop in the bar or go back to the library?
Well, the bar was in the library.
All right, we'll just find somewhere cozy then.
I'll just make a bed of books.
Okay, so basically you guys are walking down the stairs to the library.
And when we get to the bar, I'm getting my meals.
And you notice something.
That's right.
Well, it looks like there's a few stone statues there now. One of them looks like Grok. He looks like solidified stone. You see a few other adventurers there. And it looks like the bartender, the wizard guy, and maybe one other guy are the only ones that are not turned to stone.
Is there a sneak
So
up?
Grok never made it back.
Right, and from what you can tell, it looks like there's a really weird, particular looking dagger sticking in him. It's sticking in his belly. It has like a red crystalline blade and a silverish
I'm gonna
handle.
look around, at potential sniping positions or ambush positions. So
I would like to check out that dagger.
Yeah, but hold on. Don't go until we check and make sure you're not gonna get.
Oh yeah, it looks like he's still holding the keg too. So he was carrying it to you guys, but
Okay.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Make sure it's clear. Hold on.
All right. Good.
No.
Good thinking.
the
Good thinking.
floor.
I
'Cause
look
don't-
around,
I'm afraid of
not
like
so
a
much.
basilisk or something that's gonna turn us to stone.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I'm assuming it's that knife.
I'm looking for like a knife thrower, basilisk, a Medusa, anything.
okay, you guys look around. You don't really find anything like that.
But I say to the bartender, how far away are we from? entrance to the bar?
Oh, I don't know, like maybe 50 feet. You just basically got down to the bottom of the stairs when you noticed this.
I'm definitely checking out that sword, that dagger.
Yeah, what happened here? I say to the bartender.
It's like, well, there was this group of rogues that just came up out of nowhere, and it was like after you guys went back up there, a bunch of us just got ambushed, and they stabbed everyone with these special daggers, and it made them harden into stone.
How come they left you?
I got lucky, or they ran out of daggers. I don't know, but
Where did they go?
it looked like they went up those stairs after wherever you guys came from.
I don't believe
So one of these daggers here, I want to grab one of the daggers. One of these daggers here?
Give me a strength roll.
Oh yeah, fucking right. Get out of here. Me, strength roll? That's Owl. She's a strong owl, bro. Strong, independent owl. She don't need no man. It is I think that's a...
Would you like some assistance?
Oh, no you didn't. I'm just kidding. It is an 18.
You pull the dagger out, and as soon as you do, you see the red blade kind of disintegrate into dust.
Shit. I was really
So
hoping I
now
could use
all you're
that.
holding is a silver handle.
I'm gonna melt this down for money. Puts it in bag. She's a smart owl, okay?
Grok does make a nice statue, though.
So,
He was so lovely.
he was puny.
Just not as strong as he looked.
Exactly.
I was pretty impressed
Yeah.
with
Doesn't
how...
take much to impress you.
I meant impressed how not strong he was. You set the bar high, Carl. I'll never say it again.
Nope. I find alcohol.
Right.
Oh wait, no, I forgot this alcohol is really strong.
The bartender's like, yeah,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no.
You see him kind of chugging a
Bartender,
few back.
you owe me a meal. You owe us all a meal.
You might want to prep it yourself. I'm kind of beat, man. I took a little bit of a beating from those assholes.
Well, how about whenever we wake up then?
I'll look him over. Did he take any kind of beating?
Yeah, he looks like he's been roughed up.
He's like, We can
You
always
see,
eat
like,
whenever
this
we wake
big
up.
welt on his head.
Yeah, self-inflicted. I know this game. I tried to get out of work before.
Faking the work injury.
Yeah. Alright. I just start to make a bed behind the bar.
Okay.
Does he say anything?
No, he says, wherever, make yourself at home.
Okay.
I want to see if I can rig up some kind of a tripwire or something by the stairs coming down.
The bartender does ask you guys, though. He's like, did you guys find any of the... But, like, we've had a bunch of people come up there over the last couple of months. Did you find any survivors?
Nothing in the way of survivors that I recall.
Well, if there weren't so many disposed of right now, I'd say we should go back up there later.
Yeah, you would. I fall asleep.
Huh. Well, I guess this is where we're sleeping then. You want to take you want to go and sleep? I'll take the first watch.
Okay, I want to set up traps by the door just to make noise if ninjas come back down.
Okay.
Very good, very good.
My dude's gonna snore.
Alright.
And yeah, I guess I'll find a couch or something to sleep under.
Yeah, there's like a few long stools that are sort of like that you could probably...
Curl up under. Alright.
So you guys sleep through the night. It's pretty uneventful. The dwarf snores really loud. And his snores smell of
Dwarf.
dragon's ale. Yes, the bartender.
Oh, yeah. Do they wake
He usually sleeps behind the bar, so...
Oh, I'm not sleeping with him.
Well, specify where behind the bar you sleep.
Well, I fell asleep.
Caro.
So I guess he just fell over me. Okay.
So it is morning now.
Okay.
All right, I think it's time for that breakfast that we were promised. You said a nice hot meal. Isn't that right?
Yeah, and I think you rested now.
I think he's quite rested, and then he can follow us up to see if there's any survivors.
From all the from where we killed all the shit that we told him we would kill. If
You
he
see
just
the
made us a
dwarf
meal.
walk over to like,
All those
this,
things.
fireplace or whatever, and he kind of fires up the pot and dumps like some vegetables and some meat in there, and after a few minutes, you can start smelling the aroma of what smells to be like an alright stew.
Yeah, let's go
We're gonna
stew.
go look it over and make sure there's no like body parts.
You
in
see him
there.
pour a little bit of beer, not the dragon ale, but like dwarven ale in there. It's like, it's for flavor.
Very nice, very nice, very right.
I just hover over it while he's cooking it. Yeah.
Is there anybody else
Yeah,
new in there?
After about 40 minutes, it's ready.
40 minutes.
Yeah, you want it to get soft and mushy.
Yeah, you do.
Mm.
You need to get the microwave.
Yeah, you do.
He pours you each a bowl.
Let's check my bowl for body parts.
You don't find any.
Okay, good. I eat happily.
It looks like it's decent meat and vegetables.
I'm eating it.
Oh, man.
Does taste a little bit on the salty side, but
And I think I'm gonna pretty much competition eat it and see if I can get seconds.
he said, "Eat all you want. There's plenty."
Oh God. All right, can I do like a constitution?
Good
check to
day,
see how
mate.
much I can eat?
Are there any animals
So
in...
what?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Can I do a constitution check to see how much I can eat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I got a constitution of 18, so plus 4. Can I use
You
athletics?
should get a dex,
Can I use athletics?
a negative dex.
Sure, you can use that.
Oh my God!
They turned it into a sport. How are you, Daniel?
But describe what you use the athletics for and how you're going to use it for eating.
He's
well,
like, yeah, if you can't,
John
don't
Muscles-
make it sound like bullshit.
Because competition eating.
Are you going to do like jaw push-ups while you're doing
if I have to.
If I, we'll see where it goes, Judge.
Alright, so I got proficiency on that. So that's plus 5, right?
Sure, yeah.
We're trying to
Okay.
escape this
I got a
dungeon. How are
22.
you?
You're able to stuff yourself pretty good.
Alright, I try to leave
Yeah,
it
you
good.
are.
The only problem is,
Such a whore.
you know, after a certain point, it feels like you really need to take a shit too, and
I go find a place behind a bookshelf. Go find a place behind a bookshelf or something.
the dwarf gives you directions to restroom.
Oh, there's a restroom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't just crap on the books now. They're fancy.
Oh, I would never.
And just as monocle, you better not.
I would never.
So those are just fancy toilet paper books.
Well, none of them are Atlas of
The tower.
the Tower. Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed about that one too.
No Atlas. No Tower Atlases. It's like we got plenty of Atlases of places outside the tower, which you can and never will see again.
And it actually, my bad. This loot. Oh, never mind. Don't listen to me.
What about the loot?
Nothing.
Oh no. Oh, and this loot casts wish 3 times per day.
You wish.
Yes, I do. I cast it.
It's a cursed loot of wishing. Every wish you make does not come true.
I think it will not come true no matter
Comes-
what you do.
The exact opposite of what you wished for happens.
Ooh, we don't want
Oh, we call that the lamp of dickheadery.
Yes.
I wish I was the weakest person in the
Dick
world.
genie.
Anyway,
There is no loop, there is no reach around, there is only your wish.
oh, fuck. So we're fully rested. We just got a good meal.
Just got a hearty
some of it's better than
meal.
others.
I attuned to my loot. Are there any animals in here?
I can summon animal. Can I just summon animals in a mythical library? Like,
If you have spells that summon them, yes.
and they'll just like crawl through the floor or something?
A portal to the realm of Gaia
Okay.
will be opened.
Do you summon actual
Well,
animals?
it'd be
Yeah.
kind of like I guess the only things that'd be available would be like a giant rat or. I don't know. You might be able to convince one if there's any
Whoa.
spiders left to come.
I'm looking for a
Guys,
spider. That's right. I'm
Guys,
spider
I just
hunting.
looked on my tracking, and there's a giant rat around here. Let's leave.
I'm ready to start going to the hole. Barkeeper, you gonna follow us? See if there are any survivors.
Yes, yes.
Blessed be. Let's be on our way, shall
I
we?
have to shit.
So you guys make your way back up.
Oh,
When you get to the area you were at before, well, basically we'll say it's kind of like the center of the room. You know, it's still very heavily cobweb. No one bothered moving the corpse, so it's still there. And you see the dwarf just kind of look around, and then you see him kind of like run down this one cobweb tunnel almost straight ahead.
Wait, the dwarf's running ahead of us?
Yeah.
Slow down, you dwarf.
He's like, I think I found someone.
I hope for his sake he did.
cool. Yeah, I want to follow after him as well. I'm sure they are all. Huh?
Yep.
Where'd that bowl go?
There is no bowl.
It came. Yeah, it's off eating somebody's baby eggs. Baby Yoda eats baby eggs.
Baby
Oh.
Yoda.
He does eat baby
That was
eggs.
fucking evil, man.
This Baby Yoda.
That was
dead.
like
You
the
don't eat
most
eggs?
evil
Oh, there's Baby
thing
Yoda.
that's ever happened on any Star Wars anything was Baby Yoda eating that lady's fucking babies.
It's
Hey,
was
he's
not
got the
all
dark
the
side
wrong.
in him.
evil as
He's
that
got
was
the dark
worse than
side.
Anakin killing younglings.
that was worse than Alderaan.
Oh, dude.
No. I mean, Luke, when he blew up the first Death Star, I'm sorry. Just think of all those poor stormtroopers and their families.
True.
There weren't clone troopers no more.
There was
He's a
probably
mass
a lot
murderer.
of employees
Luke
on
killed more
Alderaan was
people than the
still sadder.
Emperor or Vader combined when he blew up the Death Star.
Alderaan was a whole planet. That bitch is gone.
I'm just
Yeah, but
saying,
they
according to
didn't
the tabletop
suffer.
RPG, I think by the
But they
third
didn't
movie,
suffer.
Luke
I mean,
had,
Death
The
Star
eggs
was a whole
didn't
star.
suffer
Luke had at
either.
least 2 dark side points.
The Death Star is a whole star.
The moon is a Death Star. Hashtag follow me for truth.
Dude, do you believe the moon is casts its own light?
We don't want to get into this. It's a long subject. Because I have weird feelings on it.
Oh, I've heard about that.
It's highly sus to me for lots of reasons. There's like
I think
lots
Bright
and lots and
Insight
lots
had a
and lots
video
and
on
lots
it,
of
didn't
reasons.
anybody?
I just
Lots of
think
reasons.
it's
We'll talk about it.
It's
We'll talk
timely
about it.
line.
It talked
And we
about
can, please, to tell me whatever you want to tell me now about the light. Because, yeah. It's one of the weirder things. I had a friend that I respected his intelligence, and he was really into flat Earth, and I still respect his intelligence. Super smart fucking guy. And so I spent like 3 days researching every point he came across with it, like 3 whole days. Me and my wife nonstop all day, and we came to really distrust NASA. I grew lots of suspicions about the moon. And the Earth, I feel like it's nice and round.
About the moon.
It might be hollow or have layers inside. It might also be bigger than what we're told. There's a very large following for things not adding up with the curvature at sea level and all that. That's some of the more interesting stuff that I tell my flat earther friends I'll fund to go do it. And they're like, yeah, we'll go. I was like, well, I got the camera now. We got all this stuff. Like, let's go. Anyway, so the moon though, yeah, I'm like weird about the moon. We should really get into it. My camera can zoom right up in it, dude. It's wild. It's the farthest telescoping camera on the market. I have it in here.
Nice.
Have you ever seen the ISS go from horizon to horizon?
No, I haven't.
Every now and again, you can actually catch it like with your naked eye.
Oh yeah, it circles the planet every 90 minutes.
So if you
orbits.
catch it with your naked eye, like actually visible one night,
Mm-hmm.
and you actually see it, it'll give you a little more convincing of. Yes, orbit is real. So if orbit's real,
Yeah. No, yeah, I know. That's the thing.
Yeah, right.
That's the thing. I don't think it's flat. I don't think it's flat.
No, I'm just saying that that would.
Well, I
was
think
my one thing.
don't.
It's
most of
interesting
them
the
think it's
maps.
more
People
like
have drawn
a,
like weird maps to show like how the planet. the suns that are actually going in
And
circles
the
and
map
there's
of
two and stuff.
Antarctica
Well,
is
from
awful.
what I'm
None of it
saying,
does it for me.
The flat earthers aren't even saying it's completely flat. It's more like a half globe or
Well,
something.
now
like
there's
that.
the concave Earth, and there's all kinds of stuff. And so I really think there's a good chance that there's layered Earth. You know what I mean?
hollow Earth, maybe.
Hollow Earth, because
Yeah.
we've only gone point. I
Admiral
think it's
Byrd
0.2%, between 2 point. I think it's like 0.2% toward the core. I'm a little off my numbers right now. It's a 0.2 or 0.5% toward the core. We have
Yeah,
no
we-
idea
we
what's going
haven't
on
break
down
through the
there.
mantle, yeah.
We have no idea what's going on down there.
Supposedly.
Like it's crazy. Like we've gone 8 miles down, and it's 4,000 miles to the center. So it's like 0.5% or 0.05, something like that. So we have no idea, and that's the deepest hole. And it wasn't like a big exploratory hole, like a tiny fucking hole that went a long way. You know what I mean? Not like a get down there and stretch out and look around kind of hole. You know what I mean? And you know, and they're like, oh, we'll use some radars, and Johnny's like, yeah, we sent out some waves and some signals, and we got weird data from it because there's nothing to measure it up against. You know, it's just like a weird thing. Anyway, so yeah, no, the moon susses me out too. It does a lot of weird things like that, like. Yeah.
Well, they dropped something, I think, on the first moon mission. They dropped something on the moon before anyone actually landed on it, and they said it made it vibrate.
Like a bell. There's
Yeah.
been a lot of different stuff. And them launching, my friend who's a physicist is over here the other day, and one of the things that really got him caught up, and we were talking, is like the launching of the lunar lander off of the moon. You know what I mean? With no test. They didn't test this. You know what I mean? They landed pilots on an atmosphere on a planet that they did not understand. They took some readings and stuff like that from orbiting that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you watch the footage of the lunar lander launching back off the moon carrying Buzz and Neil, and it's like a little thing, and it wobbles up off the screen. It's the fucking craziest looking thing ever, and it's like, okay, even if you did make it happen, the fact that you were willing to trust these people's lives and this data and all this stuff to launch them off of a rock that you had never done. You know what I mean? Like if the weather's off for NASA, clouds, little things, too many changes in degrees and temperature, they call it off. Now you don't know the environment of sitting on the moon, and you certainly haven't tested launching
plus it's-
rockets
because
off the
there's
moon.
no atmosphere,
Yeah,
there's
very
no
little gravity
wind.
and no
So you,
atmosphere.
but you have never launched in those conditions. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but because there's no atmosphere, there's no wind.
I think
But what I don't
it's
get-
basically the same as like when they're in space and they have to move.
Small amount of atmosphere.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is that the moon has like a quarter of the Earth's gravity, but they don't even blast off 10% of the fucking power that it takes to get off of Earth. Like they have a monster fuel tank to get off of this
Yeah,
planet.
and this tiny little
And
spit rocket. Like,
they're in like a VW bug, and they're like flying up, and it's like,
Well, it's
and they've never done it though. That's the thing though. You know what I mean? Whenever you look at the precision of a launch and rocket launches, and we did a lot of rocket launches before we went to the moon. You know what I mean? But conditions have to be just right. You know what I mean? Before we feel safe
Yeah.
enough to send live human beings, heroes. You know what I mean? Before we're willing to send them, we're like, all right, well, good luck. They should have talked about how terrified they were. Like, we're about to do the very first lunar launch, period. You know what I mean? With 0.5% atmosphere or whatever the fuck it is, at whatever temperature it's going to be on that day at that time. So let's hope it's pretty consistent. You know what I mean? Like, the conditions would be fucking
Well, I'd say they're
crazy,
a
and
lot
the
le-
math would be crazy.
I'd say they're a lot less important from the moon because, like, when you're on Earth, you're trying to get like so much fucking force to escape gravity, whereas on the moon, like, they probably just thought it won't.
Well, you've seen how
They
high
nailed
they
it.
can
Listen,
jump
they
on
nailed
the
it. You know what I mean? They risked a lot, and they nailed it to have the very first lunar launch be a success. Redock with the fucking spaceship that's fucking going
I
around.
remember seeing this weird video
It's a
though
baller
about the moon
success.
that was claiming there were that they could only be seen through like this special lens, but there was
Oh my God,
it was claiming
that
there
was
were
so-
structures on there. And
Phobos, the moon on Mars, really does have a crazy fucking.
the obelisk.
Yes.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
giant
Buzz
obelisk.
Aldrin was kept
Cute.
pointing
Yeah.
that out.
Yep. There really is weird stuff right next to us.
I think what's weird about
But the moon, the fact that that we only see one side of it is one of the biggest things that make me feel like it's a satellite. Like the incredible chances, the math, you know what I mean, that we would always see one side. Like it is orbiting us and rotating on its own axis in such a way that we only see one side of it all the time.
Here's the other
You know what I mean?
crazy.
It's crazy odd. So that paired up with it aligning perfectly during a solar eclipse as well. It's like I'm willing to entertain that either one of those things could happen. I'm willing to entertain that both of them could happen. But it's fucking crazy that it does. To make an object the size and distance and rotation speed and make it rotate perfectly. Perfectly. Where you watch it every day, you only see the one side ever. It's fucking it's a mathematical phenomenon. Like it's like an impossibility. It's like finding a perfectly sized metal cube laying in the desert. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like impossible almost. Like it's insane.
It's not the only moon that's tidally locked like that, though, that I found out.
Not the tidal lock stuff. There's a whole interesting argument in school to that. But I mean,
that's
with
what
the
it's called when the face is always facing you.
Mhm.
That's called a tidal lock on the moon. And
I
that
thought the
was
tidal
weird,
lock
too.
would be referring to the gravity effect it has on the tides.
No.
You're sure about this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He's right.
Okay.
I don't know why it's called this way, but
I've never heard of anything like that.
but
I mean, I'm sure you're probably right, but it's.
But I don't think that. I think it's still weird because there's only like one other moon I think they've observed that has a tidal lock, and it's probably one of those 20-something moons around Jupiter or something. But like the other thing you were talking about the eclipse, it's perfectly sized so that they were able to discover that the light was literally bending around the moon.
during the eclipse.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's another just like. It's incredible. It could totally happen. You know what I mean? But mathematically, for it to happen,
But
like,
try to think of this.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
Try
It's
to
not.
think of this.
Anything
How
galaxy
the
is
fuck
possible.
did it end up where it is? As
There's
big as it
lots
is?
of debate over that too, because at first they thought it was a chunk out of the Earth, and then they found different material on it.
That's what
And
I'm saying.
I mean, there's
How
just
does
like
it check out the Earth when like the Earth is not got a chunk missing? Look
that's
like
a
it's
fourth the
missing out
size
you know
of
what I
it.
mean? Like,
It's hard to say. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
I don't know, and
It's a fourth.
and like for it to actually
Yeah, it's
land
like
in
we're
orbit,
like a binary planet almost.
Almost, yeah.
and for it to land in
yeah.
orbit, right? Like for it to actually hit that orbit and it being as big as it is, find an orbit where it's staying. It's not fucking losing. It's not gaining. I mean, it is a little bit, but
Yeah, supposedly it's
basically
losing
same.
about like an inch a year or something.
I
like
think
that.
it's actually
It's a
changed
ship.
directions sometimes.
It's a
so.
ship. It's a ship, motherfucker. It's a ship. It's a ship, bitch. Because the universe is older than the motherfucker, and we ain't nothing but another crop in this
No
motherfucker.
kidding, it's older than a motherfucker.
Humans are just a popular crop. They go harvest all kinds of
It's like we
planets.
see these
little
movies
funny creative bastards.
about the
No, I'm just
future and
kidding.
stuff. It's like, bitch, we already are that far into the whatever, you know. It's like
Right.
there
No,
could
yeah.
have been
I
there could
like
have
I've
been
said it.
10,000 of those sci-fi scenarios by now, and
Yeah.
we wouldn't even fucking know it.
Well, that's the thing. I think once we do come into contact with extraterrestrials, whatever, open contact, I think it's going to be just like when Europe came to the Americas
We're gonna be like, oh,
and the
fuck.
documented tales and everything. But when they came to the Americas, it's like the Native Americans had no idea
That there was
of
that
like
many.
a place with a diversity of races.
Oh, dude, they didn't
With like thousands of years of like written down history on war
Our
and structures
population
and
was
metal
not
exchanges and all this stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of them hadn't seen metals. And it's like it's hard to imagine that across that seemingly uncrossable space, there's these people who have this timeless tale with like these complex methods of enslaving. You know what I mean? Like
not just
building,
that.
enslaving, all this stuff. You
Not
know,
just
like.
that, they got
And I
that-
think that's how it'll be when we finally encounter them. It'll be
They
like,
were-
damn, this is
From
way
what I
bigger.
heard, they were like, if we knew how many of you there were, we would have never even tried to fight y'all. Like they had no idea how populated we were.
The Earth?
Yeah, they didn't know that there was that many Europeans. They didn't know that there were that
Oh,
many white
right,
people and black
right.
people.
How could they? It's
Yeah.
to know the strategies. You know what I mean? The tried true ways of war
But
and
even if they
stuff.
were
You know what I
like-
mean? It's like,
Like how
You
good
can't
would
get
you
it.
have to be an Indian tribe to win against a whole state of people?
right.
You know, like holy shit, they were
Yeah.
outnumbered as fuck, and that's what they. I think they said one of the Indian.
That's
chiefs
what
were-
Sitting Bull said.
Sitting
I think.
Bull, yeah, he was like, if I had known how many of you there were, I wouldn't even fought you.
So sorry, we got so off topic. I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry. We need to meet up every other Tuesday just to talk politics and history and shit.
Okay. We could call it coffee talk.
If we had people that were like watching us play the game, they would like lose their mind.
let's have,
They'd be like, darn it, get back on the game.
can we call it coffee talk?
coffee.
Actually, one of our friends was. He said he did start watching our episodes, so that's awesome. Brian.
Yeah, he watches a lot of
Our
Twitch
friend
and stuff. So
Brian.
he said he watched it and then explained to us how the episode went. I was like, oh, he really did,
Yeah.
because I didn't remember all that.
So you see the dwarf run into the.
Yeah, it says 2 people watching. Oh, okay.
It says he found some people. He thinks.
Yeah. You
So
said,
basically, or did anyone follow him in, or?
I mean, I stood behind. I just keep him in eyesight, but I'm not running up there like an idiot.
I'm assuming they're Russians.
I'm thinking they were spiders.
I'm just kidding.
Russians.
Russian spiders. Alright, so we follow the guy.
Y'all get it? This
All
is
right.
fat.
Basically, looks like there's this small little bubble of a room or whatever that has. It looks like there's a lot of bodies in there. There's kind of spun out and mummified in webbing.
Any spiders?
You don't see any, but it does look like the dwarf is
I'm
kind
looking
of.
really hard.
Huh?
Looking really hard.
Perception
You haven't
check.
seen any yet. Well, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh,
That's
but there's no
sorry,
need
you
for that,
have
is
to.
there?
Sorry. I was talking shit. What do you perceive?
I got a not so good. Oh wait, I actually have that as proficiency. Perception. So plus 5 to 6 is 11 plus nothing.
Okay, as far as you can tell, there aren't any spiders in the vicinity.
I'm 100% sure that this room is clear of spiders. I rolled an 11. Oh wait, last part not in character.
Are they still alive?
You can see 2 or 3 kind of wiggling around a little bit.
Ooh, let's help them out. Let's
Weakly.
get those bitches
It's
out.
like a weak wiggle, and it looks like the dwarf is getting like another dwarf out of a sack.
This is bad.
Yep, let's free these people up as quickly as possible. I'm just gonna kind of be
It
going.
looks like
to
the dwarf he's pulling out does look pretty weak and frail.
I kind of
I'm
yell. I
pale.
kind of yell. Careful! They might be like impregnated with spiders.
Yes, indeed.
Ooh, like spiders
Let's get
in the
him back to
belly.
the bar.
Yeah, take him to the bar. Good idea. Yeah,
All
get him
right.
out of here. Clear this
Have
room.
fun with that. We're gonna move forward.
Hold on, no.
Well, we're gonna at least free the rest
Unless
of
they can
these.
carry them themselves, I'm not lifting shit. I want to make sure they ain't got spiders in their bellies.
Yeah, let's see if there's
Okay.
spiders in the belly. How
So
do we
how do
see
you-
check for spiders in
You're
the belly?
gonna
Or are you
make
going
that
to check them
dwarf
for
awful
spiders?
Okay,
angry.
I want to basically lift one of those shirts up to see if it's writhing.
Okay.
This is very
Are
practical.
the
isn't it?
bellies like writhing up and
Well,
down?
have you pulled any of them out of the cocoon things yet?
Oh, well, I'm gonna cut.
First do that.
Are the-
Yeah, I want to save all of
is the
those
cocoons
motherfuckers
fully
real quick.
closed?
Yeah, they're fully mummified.
Okay, I have to tell y'all, get ready. I'm gonna cut one of these open.
All right.
And cut one open just a little bit.
Give me a roll for it.
Cut him open just a little bit.
Yeah. Forget.
Athletics.
Just
Like-
don't roll low.
20 something.
Okay, yeah, you're able to cut it open nice and easy.
Just a little. Make sure spiders don't come oozing out.
You don't see any spiders oozing out, and it looks like there's a pale elf in there.
I'll finish cutting it.
All right.
I guess.
It looks like it's spider free.
Now, tell me to
You
lift
say
his
a
shirt.
pale elf?
No,
Pale elf.
is he awake? Is he awake?
It looks like he's semi-conscious. He's
Is he
like,
alive? Okay.
Yes, barely.
I'm just make sure his belly isn't writhing.
Okay, you don't see any writhing belly.
No writhing here, Cap.
Alright.
Oh wait, you do hear a little bit of a rumble.
He's
I
just
impale
hungry.
him immediately. No, I'm kidding.
Death.
Sounds like he's hungry because he hasn't eaten.
Well, his mistake. I was on the edge. Okay. I guess I'll check the other ones the same way.
Okay.
I got the not a low roll. I mean, I got a 12 plus 5 plus 5, yeah, plus 10.
Okay, it looks like you find a teenage boy.
Gross.
Fine.
It's like my least favorite thing on the planet.
Gross.
He looks pretty frail and malnourished as
Yeah.
well.
Oh wait, so he's a weak link for sure. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. And,
Goodbye.
yeah. You know.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I mean, nope.
I mean, I'm not watching what she does with him, but
I'm just gonna
so
keep moving.
I'll cut the. You said there were 3 of them.
Yeah, 3.
Carefully, you know, so the spiders don't ooze out.
This is like a small one, so you open it up and it looks like a goblin. Not a. Yeah. This looks like a small little goblin.
Is he wearing anything? Is he awake yet?
He's awake. And no, he's not. He doesn't look like he's wearing anything but rags.
He's gonna owe us a lot of teeth.
Is this a tooth goblin?
They're all tooth goblins.
It doesn't look like it's a tooth goblin.
I still am convinced it's a tooth goblin.
Same here.
Well, it doesn't, they're not carrying their traditional sack around with them.
Yeah.
So if it is one, it's one that doesn't
searching
have
for
a
traditional
sackless.
sack.
It's a sackless.
Oh, I got a natural 1 searching for traditional sack.
He finds nothing.
You found it. You think? Oh wait, it's spiders. It's a spider's ball sack.
Spider balls. They're fuzzy and sticky. They're fuzzy and sticky.
Are they?
These are.
Wait, I actually found them.
Yeah, you found some
No.
spider balls.
Wasn't searching for them.
Sweet. So, is that all of the captured guys, or the?
Well,
netted
you guys, I guess if you want to check, you can check the other cocoons.
The other what?
Yeah. It looks like all in all there's about 20 kind of like mummified.
No, we're just
You
checking
want
the
some-
ones that move.
Okay. So you only saw 3 move basically.
I ain't got time for non-moving sack. What do y'all think?
I mean, I'm free to go on if everybody's free here. I'm assuming the barkeep can take care of them just fine.
Well, he said there's 17. He said there's 17.
That may be heartless, actually.
Wait, what?
You're right. Okay, fine. Let's go back and see if we can help these poor souls then.
No. I was gonna say, is the other 17? Did we check the other 17 cocoons, mummies?
You don't
Ergun
see
is
any-
looking
you
very
don't-
I'm doing this, a
uninterested
speed-
in
a-
any of
This is what I'm doing. A
nonsense.
speed thing. I'm just stabbing the cocoons as they go by. if they let out a yelp, I'll help them.
You don't hear any noises.
No yelps.
No yells.
Okay.
Unconventional but practical. I could always heal them.
You do see
Oh,
black
God.
blood come out of some of
Oh,
them though. But
I don't
Not
stab
too
hard.
deep. Not too deep, Caro. Not too deep.
I'm sorry. I'm just my D&D strength is 25.
Just calm
I don't know
down.
how to describe it.
Did you just lie about your
Just
size?
murdered all of them.
Your sword goes through each and every
one of them
completely.
was baby shaped. Oh, you just killed a baby.
Nick.
Yeah, really, technically, Nick just killed the baby.
Nick,
You
listen.
make this world.
Abortion's where we draw the line, Nick. Spider abortion is a no-no.
Actually,
Well,
spider
that's-
abortion I'm down with.
Oh, yeah.
I will
yeah.
abort the
Kill
spiders.
Spiders. Kill them.
Only within a week.
That's what I was looking for. Was you know,
Only within a week.
if they were spider pregnant, I was gonna.
So basically, you do a
Lord.
quick stabby sweep of the remaining ones. And
Like-
like I said,
like
all
I
you do
just
is find a
listened
little
for
bit
you.
of blood, no squills or anything.
Okay, but I'm not like trying to get blood. You know that, right?
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
Just saying, all your stabs weren't like
They were perfect.
a little zealous on a few of them, maybe.
Come on, dude. I'm perfect.
Right.
Dude, my last name is the Great.
The great stabber.
Oh, by the way, the timer went off if y'all want to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
We
want
can
a
do
cigarette for my Ecclesiastes.
Cigarettes.
I actually have to go get my
I don't
actual
smoke any
character sheet.
cigarettes.
Because this
What is that deep
this
one
turns
on
out
top?
to be the character sheet that I lost last time.
That's not true.
That's how to go get the character sheet that I made last time. And they should add right up to being the same thing as each other.
Yes.
Just want to cross-reference items especially.
Man, that first 45 goes by quick, don't it?
Yes, it does. And we got so caught up there
Because we
for a
got
minute.
caught up in the moon stuff. So the lights on the moon. I saw this video Bright Insight had put out, and he was talking about these weird flashes of light that could be seen on the moon every now and then. And I think they have came out with, NASA's little explanations, but I don't know.
Oh, I'm
Who
sure.
knows?
Yeah, no, I'm sure they came up with something.
Now it is really reflective.
Oh shit, they're out there talking about the moon as well. I dare you to bring that moon shit
Here's
here.
another thing to think about
Can you hear
too. So there's like,
You would have the faces of the moon if it was the sunlight source.
Well, unless they foresaw that.
I think NASA, so there's 8 planets. There's supposedly the planet 9.
Whatever's happening is
They
going
said
on
exists
inside of
with
it
the
for
math.
sure. So it doesn't need to be its own math. Like,
But one thing they never bring up when they talk about the solar system, I mean, they will every now and then, but is dwarf planets. There's a bunch of dwarf planets in our solar system too. I think one of them was called Siri, or I think it wasn't Siri. It was something like that, and it was between, I think, Mars and Jupiter.
Proven falsehood.
Or maybe it wasn't Mars, I don't know, but there's dwarf planets out there they don't even talk about that are.
yeah, Pluto's actually it's got
It's like the king of the dwarf planets, basically.
yeah, and it's got a moon so big that they actually share a gravitational center between them. It's actually like a binary planet.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Pluto's gravity is not its own source. It's in between it
It's
and one of
got
its bigger
glacial
moons.
activity.
I think
on
it's got
it,
2
too,
moons.
I think it's got glacial movement on it and stuff too. Pluto does.
A bunch of weird stuff happening.
Yeah. Lots of weird stuff. I think the new
Have you ever
telescope.
watched the moon through your telescope? Tracked it?
What's that?
You ever actually watched the actual moon through your telescope?
Yes. No, through my my camera that I told you about. It's insane. I'll pull up some of the photo actually, some of the video when y'all come in here, so y'all can see what kind of quality I'm talking about. It's fucking insane, dude.
Well, other than what you said about Pluto, I think our moon, as far as planet to moon ratio, is the
1/4, I believe.
yeah, it's 1/4 or
The size,
That's-
but the mass is different,
yeah,
right?
definitely. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if the damn thing was hollow.
Yeah, me neither, man. Oh shit. Dang it. You know what? I don't think I have.
Convenient.
Ah, get out of town. Little Bones.
I'm just
Hello,
saying,
Little
I'm just
Bones.
saying.
Oh, look at y'all. Jesus, Lich, thank you so much. Rating me with your big stuff. He said, look busy. We're talking about the moon. We're super busy.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Dull
Jeez.
moon.
Man, listen, Lich, I have such a high respect for what you do. You over honor me with these big raids. I did this shit for a long time. That growth has been slow, but I'm glad I found things that I love to do on side of it. You guys are fucking slaying though. And hello to Jim. Hello to Bones. Hope you're doing wonderful. Hello to, let's see who else we got over here. All of you guys. Yeah, sorry, we've been talking a lot of moon shit tonight. A lot of moon shit. I'm actually trying to find my camera, or the videos I have of my camera. I have like some crazy. Y'all see. Y'all see. I'm gonna be able to play it too. How
my,
is
I haven't
everybody?
taken my telescope out. I need to one of these days.
Yeah, I have the Nikon
Got a
P1000, which is just fucking insane, dude. Hold on. You know what? It's probably on this computer. But even if it takes me a minute, I'm gonna get it. 'Cause it's crazy. My in-laws came over to visit, and I broke it out with them, and it's cool because you can hook it up to a TV or the computer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they said that was the closest they've ever seen the moon, and the clearest. They've looked at all kinds of telescopes and different things. Like we could see like 5 of Jupiter's moons or some shit like that.
Damn.
It's crazy. I'm gonna find this video. Just you wait. Just you wait. You hatch 'em all.
Talk about a scary planet, Jupiter. Mm.
Hey,
Yay.
did you know there's an observatory here in Chattanooga?
Yes, and they have like nights where you can go out and gaze
Yeah.
together. They have like big old parties and shit.
Wouldn't it?
It's like Harrison Bay, I believe.
No, well, there's one in Brainerd. If it's Harrison Bay,
Really?
I live in Harrison Bay.
This is what I know.
Huh.
Let's
The
see.
one I know of is it's in Brainerd, right off Brainerd Road, and it's pretty badass. Like we looked at Saturn,
Yeah.
and you can see the rings and the moons and shit. It was really awesome.
Oh yeah, that's dope as fuck, man.
They they of course aim it for everybody, and then they're just like, you can come up and look. You know?
Yes. That's we've seen different events like that. But we've not been to one. We planned and we actually we actually drove all the way there and then got caught up on some petty shit. Me and my wife had like an argument that was just like let's just go home.
Well, the Brainerd,
This is years ago, and I'm not proud of it or anything. It's just how it happened. We've been together like 15 years.
that one in Brainerd ain't too far from me, so.
What's
If
that?
there's one in Harrison, that'd be nice to know, because we live in Harrison.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have it out in Harrison Bay. Next time I see it, it always goes into my news feed. So next time it happens, I'll let you know.
Because I know for a fact, because I've been to the one in Brainerd, like it's there. It's got like a dome and everything, you know.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all see this shit. Doom doom ba doom boom 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 ba doom ba doom boom boom. Doom.
So who ended up getting the loot? Was it you or Ergum?
I got the loot.
Okay. The loot. The loot.
The loot is on fire.
Yeah, Lutzen.
We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn.
Lutzen. Lutzen.
One.
Asher's getting a 1 on his search roll.
Get a 1 on a search roll.
He got a 1 on his search roll out here.
Damn. Well, that's just how she goes sometimes, man. Man, why can't I find this shit? Sorry. I didn't mean to yell and scare everybody. Everybody was real scared, as you can tell. It was like, stop, Aries! Scary. Scary, Aries! Why you being so scary, bro? I'm sorry. It's the way she goes. It's the way she went. I ain't gonna find this goddamn moon footage. That makes me sad. It's okay. That's just even more reason to break it out soon.
The moon. The moon.
The moon, talking about the moon.
What I want to know is, you know the tardigrades.
Yes.
I wonder how far into space those things are.
Right, they might be literally everywhere for all we know. And bitches could be literally everywhere.
Well, I know there's so many Goldilocks zones out there.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
But these
I
bitches
think
survive
it's
the
beyond
vacuum of
Goldilocks
space.
zones. I think
They survive dead space, bro.
I think there's all kinds of scenarios where there could be life.
Yes, exactly. Goldilocks zones, exactly. That's something
Not
to keep
just
in
Goldilocks
mind.
zones, but other shit. I mean,
Right.
for all we know, there could
That's
be-
assuming that whatever life form it is has to have the same ingredients we have to be alive.
for our kind of.
Exactly, but they could be made up of like some weird nuclear material or
You're totally right, but I think they're basing it basically off the observation of the solar system that there's only one zone there's only one planet that sustains life out of all the planets we've got.
Well, we're in a Goldilocks zone, but Titan, one of the moons of
Yeah.
Saturn?
Yeah.
Is it Jupiter?
No, Jupiter.
Okay. Yeah, one of them is, they say, I believe it's a Goldilocks zone as well.
Oh, because of the radiation Jupiter puts off?
Yeah, but it could be, no, just,
I think it's got water and
it's proximity and temperature and all this shit.
Like that.
So, yeah, stuff like that. It just checks off a lot of the marks. But, either way, like you're saying, like these could be like, instead, we're carbon-based life forms. That's everything here. But there could totally be like rock-based life forms or like
gas-based.
Exactly. That Jupiter could have all these gas beings. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it legitimately could.
Right, but they're just saying they haven't seen those, so
Or-
they're thinking that
Right.
the place that got life.
Yeah,
Or
they're
maybe
hard to
like
see,
these
man.
just-
Even in the best satellites and stuff, like you can like only kind of see what's going on.
What if I had
It's
like
like the
these
rovers
super
are the best.
dense beings that lived in the center of Jupiter that were just used to the gravity?
Oh shit! No shit, I didn't find it. Fuck, I thought I found it. Yeah, right though. Yes, exactly though. Really.
Well, ain't nobody saying shit about the sun people.
About the what?
The people that live on the sun.
Or the portal that's in the
I
center of the
remember
sun.
that there was this crazy.
It's a hollow sun.
I
It's
wouldn't
got a
even
portal.
say it was a conspiracy theory. It was like this story, like that it was claiming back in the 40s there was this ambassador from Venus named, I think, Valiant Thor.
Mighty Valiant Thor.
Valiant
Yeah.
Thor.
Yeah, it's like the Eisenhower guy that came in, the whole majestic.
Oh, so you've heard it too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it said that he had gone to a dentist appointment, even though the Secret Service didn't know where the fuck he was.
There's a lot of different stories and big conspiracies about Eisenhower's presidency and just that whole time period. Yeah, it's weird. But
Yeah,
yeah,
there's moon things right there.
moon things.
This is moonless golf.
Yeah, that's not it. That's definitely not it.
Okay.
I looked on my phone files.
Playing golf on the moon.
It sounds fun. Sounds fun.
My golf balls are in space. It's space balls.
Space balls in your face.
Balls.
What can we do?
Space balls.
Oh my god.
Space.
I'm really fucking up now.
You ain't never fucking up, King. You are perfect.
Dude.
You are perfect.
Thanks. I gotta go look for my character sheet because I. Oh no, shit's there.
I think you said him back there.
Let's see. Good deal. Good thing I didn't run out of my car for this.
You find it?
Shit, yeah. Alright, here we go. Yep. You know what I heard recently?
What'd you hear?
And I knew this was a conspiracy
I have
theory.
big midterm election news after this. Go ahead.
Oh God.
No, it's good. It's big. Go ahead. Say what you know. It's
Werner
conspiracy.
von Braun, the guy, the Nazi,
Mhm.
the Nat's a Nazi.
Mm-hmm.
He said on his deathbed,
Yes.
That what?
"Look out for the fake alien invasion."
Yeah.
Dun.
There's lots of stuff around like Project Bluebeam and
Yeah, I've
other
heard
stuff
that too.
has talked about. Yeah, I think we're definitely in touch with. I personally think we're probably in touch with them for a long time. They've had a lot to do with our origin story and everything.
not what you said.
Personally,
Fake. You,
Person-
you missed the fake part, my friend.
no, hear me out. What I'm saying is they could still fake an invasion and information with that. You know what I mean? There could be a huge federation and a fucking huge colony and stuff going on. People that are already intermingled with us, and they could still, because they've got free roam. They herd us. You know what I mean? We're herded. This is a big people zoo. You know what I mean? There are people and institutions that have been around way longer than us. They burnt books along the way, and they're all these big fucking clubs and families. You know what I mean? But like, so the possibilities are really endless. But so to use like aliens against us, they totally could. They totally could, even in that scenario.
They're using the idea of aliens against us.
It could be both. You know, we could
So you
literally.
think
One's
it's
a lot
technology
easier to
from the
go to, though. One's a
future
lot less like.
It's
that came here
I think the
basically
idea
through
that they're
the fourth
aliens
dimension.
is like
in a
lower
way.
We have
percentage
the
chance
technology.
than
I mean,
They
fake it
there
for
is
sure.
a line of thought that time's not linear.
But I
it's
admit-
just the past, the present, and future.
yes,
the now.
are endless, just like you're saying.
Everything is basically all there at once. You just have to be on the right frequency.
Well, I'm a big false flag guy. I'm a huge false flag.
alien
Yeah.
invasion
We do.
right now.
We do. You're right. You're right. Well, I'm a big false
Well, I
flag
think
guy.
some of those UFOs are
robots
drones.
in bodysuits.
like
Yep.
the
Holograms in the
just
sky,
that
like
one the
next
Navy
gen
keeps saying that
holograms.
looks like the Tic Tac or whatever. I think that's a damn drone.
Yeah, the Tic
It could
Tac.
be.
I think it was a drone test too. I think it was. I think it's Skunk Works.
Yeah.
It could
A lot
be
of it's
all of
Skunk
them.
Works,
There's,
I
and the
believe.
thing is there's the named people, and then there's the unnamed people. There's like private militias that have
I mean, the
offsets.
Nazis.
You know what I mean?
the
There's a
Nazis
lot of
sorta
there's
had
a lot of
flying
weird
saucer,
special interest
sort
groups.
of.
A lot of weird
They
special
were
interest groups.
testing on it. I think they had
The,
video
the
footage.
little
Yeah.
UFO dinky
One
thing.
at a time, y'all. Let's raise our hands.
But no, it's yeah. You're definitely right though. The fake alien invasion, 100% could happen.
And
We're
you,
just being conditioned.
you said something about
Always.
That's
That's
kind of
yeah,
what the
definitely
X
true.
Files at the
the unnamed people. We were watching
when
a
they did their
podcast the other
final.
day with this dude. He works on AI. He does a bunch of podcasts. I forgot his name, but he basically said, think about all the amazing, wonderful engineering and shit we'll never get to
Never get
even
to see.
because it's happening at like Skunk Works.
Yeah, I was talking about with my dog, with my niece. My niece is here, and we were talking about it. And she said something. Or I said I plan on living thousands of years. She said that's not possible. I said, how do you know? It's like because I read, I see documentaries, and I know science. And this is, she's 9. I was like, oh, interesting. So, do you think whenever they discover immortality, that they're just gonna tell people about it? She's like, yeah. It's like, interesting. Let's think about that and talk about it. And then, it took a few minutes, throwing some points at her. She's like, okay, well, maybe they wouldn't tell people. It's like, okay, and how long would they not tell people? You know what I mean?
They'd never
Like, it could
tell
totally
It
be
never
available
would.
now.
It'd only be
Not until they
information.
it would have to get leaked out and be...
You probably have to be like, okay, throw 100 billion at me, and I'll
If
give
you were
you
able
the
to live
secrets
more
of
than one
immortality.
lifetime, then you would have already done this math that the world is finite and all the resources I use are finite. So if I can live forever, then the more people there are, the more that sucks for me.
There's a lot of good arguments for population control. And the thing is,
So don't
it's
tell
the
anybody
math, because it's like
and kill off the people.
well, we're sustainable at 7 billion. Okay, fine. We had 2 billion people 100 years ago. We're at 7 billion now, right? But so are we sustainable at 100 billion?
Are we sustainable or are we eating?
But
shit we don't
okay.
know?
So what about 7? So what about 7 trillion? It's like eventually there's a number,
Well,
right?
I think that's kind of why
So it's
they're-
like at some point, people who are in charge and who take it upon themselves
Oh,
to
they've already
direct the
done
path of
this back.
humanity. Exactly. That's why. I mean, it's just I think
I'm a
there's good
big,
reason.
not to make it political, but like a bunch of the conspiracies they say the left is up to, I have a weird feeling that the reason they all end up in a result of actually less people being born or deaths or whatever, like you got the LGBTQ community, not one of them.
Which is
wants
one
to-
of the nicer ways to do population control.
Yes.
I love that way.
Yes.
It's like
better than
y'all better stop breeding,
starvation.
be gay. It's like yes.
Better than starvation
We got
or
the,
war by
the
far.
big
Yup,
push
and
for
the-
abortion. The big push to make abortion completely legal in every fucking way, up to 9 months. So that's less people. I think these are all like nice ways of culling the population.
Yeah.
And I think that's basically, if you look at it, the left, all their policies are pushing for those things. So something behind the left, some money, some driving force behind the left, Soros, I don't know.
You're making me remember my big midterm election news. Are you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
It turns out midterm elections are in. Okay, guys. No more war criminals. Okay. No more big foreign invasions. Okay. We're gonna no more federalizing healthcare so that we have good healthcare as a people. Awesome, right? We're gonna totally stop incarcerating as much. We're gonna be way less chill. Midterms came in. Everything's good. Everything's super good. Right. Y'all aren't excited about this
I
like
have
I
no
am.
idea what
What
any
do
of
you
that
mean?
means. That
What do
you
you
just
It means
said.
nothing. I'm talking shit. No more war criminals.
No more war criminals. Why? What happened in the midterms?
No, nothing. I'm just kidding. There's gonna be more war criminals. The the left guys and the right guys do all the things
Well, the
that I care
results
about the
won't be
most. They
known
continue each other's
until
shit.
tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna still be real
No.
big on all that shit.
There's going to be no more lobbying.
Are we excited now? Yay!
All the lobbying.
The elections, it worked.
Corporations are not allowed to coerce the government any longer.
I'm telling you, man.
Honestly, corporations aren't allowed to be corporations anymore.
Hey, listen, corporations are people too, and I think we need to really recognize that.
Hell yeah.
I'm a corporation now.
Corporations are people minus morals.
Nah. Most people are people minus morals.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, we don't have a moral compass. We have a stocks compass. Yes.
Yeah, we have a.
I was joking about
I'm gonna put
corporations being
anything
people.
you say off on. I have to make profit from my stockholder,
More or less.
so I can now do anything and not really deal with the morals of it because I'm supposed to be doing my job, which is making money for my.
We should just
stockholder.
call our.
Which I
our
mean,
channel
I get
D&D
it. You know what I
with
mean? We're
politics.
throwing on the rat race.
Welcome back to D&D with politics.
The rat race because this weird thing, this for-profit idea exists, and it's like, I don't know, or not for-profit idea exists. I get that.
For
I-
power, the
I-
for power competition.
No, I'm saying when you have a person when you have I don't know whatever
A person like Walmart.
No, that's what I'm saying. When you have a corporation, you have a person. The person, people attack them, and then most of them defend themselves.
Mhm.
Some of them are just like, yeah, I'm as dirty as you say. But the corporations will constantly be like, oh no, what we did is good because it's for the profit. It's for the profit for the stockholder. And it's like, that right there, that put off of this moral justification because I'm doing this, I can do this horrible thing over here. It's like, that's such a pass the buck. That's where the problem's happening.
Well, listen, communist, I don't know where to draw the line. I'm just.
Definitely not a communist.
How successful can you be? As successful as the government lets me be. That's what I don't want.
I don't
But,
want that
I mean-
either. I don't like the.
I don't know,
having
yeah.
much say in much.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm fucking around. I'm being dramatic.
I like
obviously.
it when people go to jail because they kill somebody.
Yep.
I like it when people go to jail because they steal my car.
Yep.
Like
I mean, or me and the homies
Yeah.
can go handle it. Y'all can leave us alone. He did it. What, my cousin? All right, don't worry about it.
I'm just saying,
We'll be
some
back.
people are for anarchy, and I'm like, all
I'm
right,
just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, that's a big. I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't take you as meaning.
Yeah, I'm not pro anarchy. I like a system, and there's better and worse systems, and I have a great life. Then nowadays, I just feel bad for where I came from, where I can still the shit I can still see. You know, I go downtown, you see all the homeless people to every city you go to. There's just so many homeless. It's so sad. More and more people in rural areas being addicted to this almost impossible to kick shit, and it's just all that stuff. But I'm grateful because the human jungle is wild. The jungle is always wild. You know what I mean? It's never fair. It's always violent, and a meritocracy of sorts.
Yeah, it's definitely.
There's always a sorts the jungle.
At least we don't have to worry about the Mongols coming across from Georgia into Tennessee next week and murdering everybody or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
and
kidding.
leprosy isn't that common among the homeless.
Cancers are way up. And what's SADS? I'm just kidding.
What's that?
Cancer and SADS. Sudden adults dying, death syndrome.
Oh, yeah. I just met with a new client the other day, 35-year-old young lady, very fit, self-acclaimed athlete, almost died of some weird heart issues and is coming up with some massive complications.
Are there
Did you have the
things?
vaccine?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, are there
I
things that we can
wasn't brave
assume?
enough to ask
You weren't
her.
brave.
I got.
You think
It's
about
not
me
like
next
you've
time
got
that
heart
happens.
issues.
You
Did you
think,
take the vaccine?
I was
you think
like,
about my face. You're
I
like,
need to,
Aries would want to know.
Some people, I've heard some people say that maybe.
There's a correlation between
How-
vaccine and SADS.
That's what she was saying. What you're saying?
No, I need to say figure out a way. You're
Oh yeah.
hey, have you heard about maybe this thing? Maybe
Right.
there's this thing where I don't know. Her doctor's telling her it's a COVID complication though.
Oh okay.
Sure.
I wonder if she
Convenient.
had the vaccine. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm curious. Yeah.
I have recently met people who had pericarditis from childhood, different came about it different ways. But yeah, no, I have friends who have since that time gotten pericarditis and myocarditis. I've seen that, a lot of that. Like in my own circles.
The way my brother passed.
That's crazy. Yeah, right after.
He just went to sleep. He was fine, and he's only 5 years older than me. And
lady I work with had a 20-year-old
Crazy,
kid
man.
died of a heart attack.
It was like just a couple months after the vaccine.
after taking the
That's
vaccine.
wild, man.
It's fucking terrible.
I don't know that it was it, but I'm just saying.
All right, shall we
That one
continue?
correlated.
Yeah.
Rest in power,
Good
man.
news.
That's awesome. I mean, to a awesome dude. To an awesome dude. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fucking badass drummer.
Hell yeah.
All right, yeah, you gonna take us away, DJ? What's up? Where are we at? So he went through, poked these people. I'm investigating, trying not to think about what he's doing.
All right, what are you investigating?
Just looking around. I'm anxious to keep moving. So.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, I think we should get through this place as fast as possible.
Start that timer again. I'm thinking.
What is is there a continuing path out of here? Like,
Well, he was, I think, headed back to the library bar area.
Yeah, we're leaving the bar guy, and we're just heading on down the path to get through this room to the next level. Because he said that all it was between here and the next level was spiders. So fuck it.
Had him on me all day.
So basically, it looks kind of like where the exit would be. There's a lot. Basically, you're gonna have to get rid of a lot of cobweb and stuff.
okay, I have produced flames as a cantrip, so I'm just gonna toast that.
Flamethrower our way through there.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm
Throw
hearing?
your way through there.
It's just floating light thing.
We'll say it takes, I don't know, about 20 minutes to get through all the cobweb. It's pretty thick.
Nice, thick.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to happen in 2022 was thick.
What?
So that's my favorite thing to happen this year. It's thick to become a thing.
What is that?
So basically, you're able to burn your way through the webs
Popular way
until
to say
you
it now.
see another stairway going upward.
It's like instead of
Okay.
saying Kobe, you just say cool.
It looks like a really tall inclined stairway, and at the as you kind of stare off into the distance of it, looking up, there's kind of like this red glow at the top.
So
It
who
looks
wants
like
to
there's
race
some
me
kind of
then?
red light coming out
Is
of it.
there also a lot of heat coming down?
No, you don't feel any heat.
What is this coming from? I didn't hear.
Staircase going up to the next floor. Bum bum bum.
It looks like a very tall stairway, and it's, even though you can see it, you've got dark vision, don't you?
I have. I do.
Even if you do, it still seems kind of dark, like your vision's being hindered a little bit somehow.
Like an artificial, like a magical darkness.
Yes, like a magical darkness.
Okay. Cool.
Well,
I'm excited. I'm very excited. Let's go.
head towards the light.
I'm following right beside him. Let's go.
And as you start heading up the stairs, as you get closer to the top,
They turned
you can hear like music. It sounds like someone's playing an organ.
Oh, lovely.
Is it evil music?
It's like
It sounds kind of eerie and gloomy.
Can you hum it?
Can you hum it? But what that organ do?
It's like. Thank you. Okay, we're good. Oh god, I should.
That was an amazing organ, sir. I would challenge you to do a better organ.
Dude, you can
You
hum.
wish it was that good. Iron butterfly.
No.
I was like, where is that coming from? I was looking at all my shit like, that's so funny.
Okay, alright. Creeping up the stairs towards the organ music.
Towards the organ music.
Okay.
I just fucking
So you
started
guys-
fly that butterfly.
Get to the top, and it looks like there's a small hallway ahead, and the whole hallway is just kind of illuminated in this red light.
That's coming from nowhere.
It's a red hallway.
Yeah, it's just
Is it like red fluorescent light hitting a...
well, no, actually,
puddle
it
at
does
night?
look like there is some kind of stained glass that the light's coming through in the hallway.
I'm gonna cast Find Trap. See what exactly that does.
Okay.
I'm definitely not waiting on him to do that. I trudge ahead at full speed.
You trudge
I'm
ahead.
just kidding. I'm waiting.
Sense the presence of any trap within 120 feet of sight. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict sudden, unexpected effect on you, consider harmful or undesirable. Which
We don't know what you into.
Yeah, for real.
is creator. All
I
right.
thought you liked that shit.
We don't like being choked.
You don't like being
So you
dark.
cast a dispel.
Yes.
You do not detect any traps.
Okay. It's
I trudge ahead
You
at
trudge
full
ahead.
speed in front of everybody.
all right.
Full
I'm right
speed.
behind.
Try to
At
be
the end
quiet
of the
as I can at
hallway,
full speed.
there are these two big oak doors. The organ music is louder, of course, at this point, since you're probably closer to it, and you can, I don't know, it sounds almost kind of like there's a choir in there too.
This could be malice.
Can I see through the crack of it or anything under the door?
No.
I have a
It doesn't
feeling-
look like there's a lock or anything, though.
Yeah, but I'm sure as soon as I push it, melee, it's gonna be like.
Give it a try.
I'm not yet. I'm
Okay,
deciding
then.
whether I think it will do that. Y'all think it'll drag? I can't tell.
You don't know. You notice it's a sizable door, though.
Can I barely push it open?
I don't know, can you?
I look at y'all and I'm
Can
like,
you,
I look
Cora?
at y'all and I'm
Caro?
like, should I try and push it open?
I
Be
don't know
ready.
what else
Be
we
ready.
can do.
Be ready, everyone. Weapons thrown.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do that little fire thing on me real quick. With my special little motherfucking harp, I can do one spell a day. I'm gonna do the protection from fire.
Okay.
It makes so much noise it'll wake
Yeah, right.
I play along with it.
them. He's playing along with
All
it.
right. You now.
There's a
have-
choir and rock
Yeah, I
and
was gonna
stuff
say you play
happening.
along with it. Yeah.
You're playing along with it.
All right. Push the door open, barely.
Slowly push the door open. As you do, you can hear the choir music and the organ music, and you get a look in there, and it's the same red light is in there. It looks like sort of like a sanctuary in a temple, and you see people in there. It looks like there's like this little stage area with someone on a podium, and looks like they're preaching. And then behind them, it looks like there's this really tall figure of someone, you're guessing maybe about 20 foot tall, kind of lanky, in these robes that once looked fancy but are now kind of worn and dirty. And it looks like he has a long beard
Isn't this the guy
that goes from his chin all the way to the floor.
I think that he said that this guy told us about this guy before. It's a priest that learned from the one who can't be named or whatever. Who formed the religion, maybe.
Is this malice, you think?
Well, he's shackled. He's in shackles, so.
So, should we sneak inside to the audience and see if we can watch what's happening here?
Let's just keep watching for a minute from where we are.
Okay.
So this isn't your cult?
This is definitely not my cult. Luke. Not even close.
This is the cult of God.
This is ugly. This
So after a
is
few
primitive.
minutes, you see these
Dirty.
people start walking down each aisle with kind of like this round circular plate, and it looks like they pass it down across the seats, and each one drops in, we'll say it looks like teeth in the bowl.
Do y'all have some teeth?
Almost like they're
Oh,
gathering
yeah.
it like an offering.
Okay, well,
Can you
I
give
guess
us
You're even
yeah,
seeing some of them
pass
have
out
to
the
pull their teeth out
just in
freshly.
No,
case.
we're not in there. We're not in there.
Oh, we're
We're
not.
still outside the
Oh, we're just
You're
watching?
You're just watching and observing.
Yeah.
Okay, I suggest that we sneak in and kind of get into the audience. What do y'all think? Is there a big enough audience to do that?
It's just one person would take.
What kind of people are in this audience?
Would we be able to blend with
All
these?
kinds of
True.
humanoids.
Oh, okay.
All
So we would
kinds.
mix in?
I guess give me like a what would it be? Perception check or whatever.
Great.
Get a real close look. It's hard to see because of the red light, but if you focus hard enough,
I just grab
I lost all my
five of
dice.
them, pull them outside. Ask them what they're doing.
6.
Wait, what are we rolling for?
Perception.
perception. You got
See
a
if we
six.
see what's happening.
You don't really notice anything from the 6.
That makes
Other than
sense.
It's just
It's a 6.
Do I
red,
know
and
you
it looks
have
like
the
they're
person?
having some kind of worship service with the red light.
10.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to roll a die.
Plus,
You are.
You gotta do stuff.
it's gonna be 10 plus something.
I got a 19.
You got a 19.
I got a 19.
On one of them, you notice
Do y'all think we can sneak in?
it looks
I don't know, I'm checking.
like someone sitting facing this way, but there's a foot where their head should be.
I don't think we'll blend in.
And then you notice another one. There's like a whole arm sticking out.
Oh,
where the head
this is Beetlejuice. I've seen this.
Undead.
Beetlejuice. Don't say it again.
The
See,
thing
that-
is, there's no pale skin color though. It still looks like healthy skin.
How tall is the ceiling?
Oh, trust
Well, actually, I don't know if you'd be able to notice that in the red light.
I kind of turn around to y'all and I say, I think I see a guy with a foot where his fucking head should be.
A foot for the head? Are you sure? That's what you saw?
Let them take a look.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Maybe it's a little hard to see, but I believe you. How tall is the ceiling? Hey God, how
It has
big
to
is
be
this bitch?
tall.
It's
enough
about
for
a
10
40 foot.
Or a 20 foot guy.
It's about 40 feet.
About 40
From
feet
floor
up.
to ceiling, yes.
Huh.
And you notice it's kind of encircled with all this red stained glass window.
Oh, giant windows.
Windows.
Mmm.
Could I entangle everybody at once?
Windows. You hear that?
You can
Windows.
I like windows.
Windows lead out.
They do lead out. Do we have a rope? Or a hook? I have a
I will
travel.
go
I
more
can turn
make a
into
rope.
bugs.
I could carry out that window if we needed to. Him,
It
I'm not
doesn't
so
look like they're
sure.
windows with any visual latches, though.
We could just bust
I'm
them,
breaking
You
these
could try.
windows.
magically break a window and cause a scene and
Oh,
piss off all these fucking cultists in their temple.
at one. And
We'll see where the day goes. Maybe we don't start off with that. I'm trying to see if I have a rope. I'm looking in my pack to see if I have some kind of rope. I don't think I,
have
do.
a rope that I stopped and didn't fashion back there out of spider silk.
I have a belt.
All right.
Oh, he didn't stop and didn't fashion. So.
Huh. I mean, I have a 4 strength. Could I carry Caro
Pretty sure, yeah.
No.
with a 4?
4? That's come on, dude. I'm pretty.
Okay. No
Okay.
problem. Yeah, I accept it. All right. So I guess we'll just, if we can't sneak in, perhaps we should just watch for a little
In
bit.
fact, I think you're having a hard time supporting your skeleton.
What you guys are basically watching and listening.
Watching?
It's very
Yeah,
hard
right.
to understand what the person at the podium is saying. You do hear I guess from what you can understand, he does talk of. You do hear him bring up malice every now and then, and something about repentance and.
So it's like, this is just like German cookie recipe.
It seems like a terrible cult.
It looks like they're basically, from what you gathered, they're having to pay penance for sins against malice.
Okay, so who's collecting up the tooth trays?
It's kind of like their version of deacons, I guess. But you notice even the deacons are kind of weird. Like,
Where are the deacons?
you see one walk by, and basically his head is where your junk would be.
My junk.
And it's the guy
Can you
with
be
the
more
foot for a
specific?
head. It's the guy with the foot for a head.
Whoa, now.
He's got, wait, so his dick head's an actual head?
Yep.
No, that's just where his head is. His head is basically.
Oh, you should actually put his head on the end of the shaft. That'd be awesome. Alright, well,
Be a thin neck.
Missed
wouldn't it?
I can't swallow a thing.
I'm choking on a grape. No, the grape's killing me.
Just feed me, please. Okay, goddamn. Why did I have to think of it? Alright.
I think we should wait for this to be over and maybe sneak in later.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
maybe as they're shuffling out, we could shuffle in, or
I'm-
maybe see if they leave.
Let's see where they're collecting the teeth and take all these fucking teeth they just donated.
I'm not opposed to this
It
plan.
looks like you do, like, towards the end of the ceremony, it looks like all the deacons kind of go into this area in the back, basically.
That's where they keep the teeth.
And then you hear the doors shut behind them.
I don't let the doors shut behind them because we caged this place from weeks ago, and there's actually 6 others of us, and we're called the Caros 12. And
So the room is empty then?
Yes, after a few hours,
a few hours. We sit
I
there
am
for a few
flying directly up to the window with my silver halberd
hours. I can't.
and hitting that window with every goddamn thing I got.
it
in it.
bounces right off the window.
Okay, can I see through the glass?
No.
Is the 20-foot guy gone?
So it's glass that can't
20-foot
see.
guy gone?
No. He's
Okay.
still there.
So there's
It
glass,
looks like he's,
but we can't
it looks
see
like
through.
he's asleep.
Okay.
Oh, he's in there still.
Yeah.
He's in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
thought you
he's
said it was
asleep.
empty. Oh, he's asleep. Whatever. I still tried it.
You can tell though, he's pretty shackled. He's got shackle on each wrist and
Can we figure out from anything who he is yet?
try asking him.
Malice's master, maybe? Or some other dude?
Do y'all want to wake him up and ask him who he is? He's huge.
Yeah, I think perhaps if they don't like him, it would be good to have him on our side.
And he can smash the windows, probably.
It's a smashable. And you said I can't see through them at all? Nick?
It looks like there's like one spot where you sort of can, but all you see is like darkness past it, really.
Darkness.
Yeah.
So Charlie Murphy said there.
Darkness.
Darkness is spreading.
What are you looking for?
I could get outside. I believe I could get outside of here, but I'm a bit afraid to. You know what? No, because I could be able to get back inside. You know what? Let's see what this big guy has to say first. Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah, I splash him in the face with water, and I'm shit that bear. I poke him gently.
You
poke him
gently.
All right.
Actually, no. Before I try poking him, I'll try saying, "Hey,
You don't get any response. I just
hey,
Hey!
hey, y'all. Hey, wake
you
up!"
can hear a light snore.
All right, I try poking him like on the hand, but ready to fucking just run from it.
Alright, so you start poking him on the hand, and you can kind of hear a murmuring.
Y'all keep yelling in his ear. Y'all yell in his ear.
Hey,
So are you doing that in his ear?
I'm not doing that in his ear. I'm doing that
You'll have
from.
to, like,
I'm doing
climb
that
up
from
and-
like across the room.
You have to climb up, and he is about 20 feet tall. Well, I guess
I can
even
definitely-
shackled down, it's still like a little bit of a
I'm
at least a 10-foot climb.
not getting in the neighborhood of that guy.
Wait, I'm 6 feet tall. I'm not.
Okay, I definitely just want to drop some kind of petty object. What I picked up something earlier. What was it? Something
A
useless.
petty object.
Sure. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna look around for a stone, kind of fly above him as to the peak of the room, and drop down the stone on him.
Ouch.
Is that what he says?
So you do that, and he's like, "Oh!" And you hear the chains kind of rattle around as he's like, "Oh, why did you do that? Oh!"
We're trying to wake you up.
We're trying to free you. We need to wake
Isn't
you
my
up.
existence miserable enough without random strangers dropping rocks on me from...
Oh, I'm sorry. We are strangers. My name's Carl the Great.
As you probably know.
This is a Ergrim. Yes, as you probably know. Yes. And
Yeah.
No, if you came to join the pity service,
Who are you?
I am the last god.
Oh, interesting.
At least that's what they all call me now.
Then how come you're in shackles? How can a god be in shackles?
It's a punishment,
From who? Another god?
Malice.
Ooh,
You got?
so you don't like malice? Is that what I'm hearing?
Who does in this tower?
Ooh, so say, big guy. So if we were to free you, perhaps you could help us escape and
There
overcome
is-
malice.
There is no freeing me. The only way you can free me is to end me.
The only way I can.
Which
free-
I would humbly ask.
No, I
Have
think
you
we're gonna need to
tried?
think
Have
about
you
that
tried
one.
Getting out of the shackles?
there's no such thing
I
as a
have-
free lunch, Mr. God.
I no longer have any power.
Wait a minute, kid. Do we have
The
the ability?
followers I once had are all twisted and contorted and
Are
deformed.
you still a
and
god?
Just the husk of what once was.
If we kill you, we kill the last god. I just think
I don't like the
that's
sound
It'd be
of
doing
it.
me a great service.
No. Can we shrink you?
I am powerless
Little-
and unable to escape my predicament. The only release is death.
Little druid,
And
Can you
considering I
shrink-
have been
or grow things.
in this predicament for over 600 years,
Can you shrink or grow things? No? Okay, give me a second. Let me see what I have in my old bag of tricks here. Surely there's gotta be another way.
We could suck him into this book.
Oh! You genius!
No, then he would just be entrapped in the book, and he would.
But at
he's
least he
free.
has a chance to escape. And here he has no chance. And there he may have a chance. Billy, hello, how are
You
you?
wanna ask
And
him
then
if
we'll
he wants
have
to be
a
sucked
god
into the book?
owing us.
We can tell him about your idea. Maybe he will go for it.
So we have this big book that'll suck you up. You open it and it just gives you the best sucking.
what is this you speak of?
Would you like to explain it?
Have you heard of the Book of the Void?
He pauses for a moment. You see his eyes kind of roll up for a second, kind of like that, and then, I'm not sure that would work.
Sucking you into a book, you don't think that would work?
It might. I mean, I'm willing to give it a try. I just don't know if the book would actually pull me in.
And
If once in, is
I would
there
have to
any...
be freed from the chains, I believe, for that to work. For they are the main thing that is.
If you were free of the chains, why would you want to die?
Because I have no more power. And I am a failure.
You sound emo to me.
Okay.
I think you need a pep
I
talk.
was the god of balance.
Well, you need a pep talk because
Huh.
we need balance.
Yes, yes. And so what if, where are the chains? Are they shackled to the floor?
Yeah, they're shackled to the. Well, 2 are shackled to the floor, the other 2 are like. To the wall
I break
behind
them with my hands.
Caro, surely you can destroy the ground around the chains.
Surely I can just break the chains.
You don't have to
How thick
lift.
are they?
You don't have to lift
I mean,
Thor's
you can
hammer.
build
You can
stuff
just
to try.
excavate around it.
Man, there's
Well, you
ways to
notice.
like melt metal.
You do
and
notice
stuff.
that the chains are rather thick and they are the same color as the mithril.
So I can use athletics. That's what you're trying to do. Y'all never watched chain breaking on ESPN?
No.
Chain breaking. Woo!
Is that a callback they do?
Yeah, it's woo.
That's hilarious.
So I'm gonna practice my chain breaking.
If not, we can
I
destroy the
got
ground around it.
21 because I just added my strength.
It pings right off the chain.
What pings right off the chain? My hand.
Yeah.
You punch the chain?
I was trying to break them with my hands. But
It
I'm
doesn't
amazed
work.
that didn't work. So you have all kinds of magic things. Come on, let's use that little brain. What all can you do? It's a big brain, small body. Small but competent, just
I
like
wonder,
is
hey,
there a key in here?
You could. Oh no! That doesn't wild shape. Oh okay. If I have a way to wild shape him,
It just doesn't. There's no use. These chains, they're unbreakable.
But see, love, the chains are connected to a very breakable ground. It's just it's just a matter of can we break the ground around where the chains are anchored in time? Do either one of you have a way to move around the earth to excavate rapidly? We need to take
I couldn't conjure a rust monster under summon
think that would work on-
beast.
That wouldn't work on mithril, though. I don't think.
I will start digging with my hands.
Notice the ground is really hard.
Ouch.
Yeah, we
I
need some
become-
tools.
I could become some kind of a rust monster that eats like a little plague that like a mithril-eaten like virus type mite thing.
Yeah, I remember that. It's in the front page of the player's handbook.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dungeon
God.
beast manual.
Dungeon Beast Manual. Part 2. It's the unabridged.
Yeah, director's cut.
I am not giving up just yet. I'm so sorry. I feel like there has to be a way. I need to.
I'm not gonna kill
I'm
the
gonna go
fucking
sit
guy.
down and meditate for a minute as
Is
I look
there
at.
any magic that could be done with the blood of a god? Just
Surely,
out of
just get a vial.
curiosity.
Just get a vial.
Feel free to poke me and fill a vial. It's not like I'm going anywhere.
No, but you got some
He's that
knowledge
depressed.
at least left, right? Come
He's so
on.
depressed.
I
He
have
just said
knowledge
he could
of
stab him,
history
he didn't
and of-
care.
Magic, but I have no more power.
You don't even care if you get stabbed anymore?
I have failed everyone.
Oh, how much do you think god teeth are worth?
Ooh.
He is pretty pathetic. He won't cheer up. He won't. Let's try getting the chains off of him. If he doesn't cheer up, then
What are you adventurers doing here anyway?
we're gonna kill Malice.
But what did you do to get here? Usually, this is.
We woke up here.
We woke up in a tomb.
Yeah, we don't really want to be
tomb.
here. We have lots of
We
stuff
had
to do.
nothing.
Very naked.
He has a tail.
And we have these odd body parts that we did not come here with.
Body parts.
Look at my tail.
My hands.
He looks at your tail. He's like, that tail is familiar. It reminds me of the one that slayed all the gods.
tail that slayed the gods.
Then you see him start.
He's really wanting you to kill him.
It sounds like he's trying
Yeah,
to.
tail slayer.
It looks like
God
he's
slayer.
trying to speak a
Guy
name,
is suicide.
but when he starts uttering, you're unable to hear what he's uttering. But while he is uttering it, your body parts react to it.
Yeah, they do.
How do they react?
All right, yeah.
And then you see this look of shock on his face. He's like, You are part of him now. Something must have happened
Oh,
to the
my.
one that wanted to recreate everything.
Are you saying we're part of Malice now?
No, Malice was his priest.
The one that you literally can't name because he just tried to and no sound came out.
Morgoth, I got you.
Whoa, guy. you just say it out like that? Not even. Didn't even think about it.
No, actually, Morgoth is like an archangel too.
Yeah, who created
He wasn't even a
Sauron.
god, really.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Well, he didn't create Sauron either. He created like the drakes. Sauron was a
Whoa,
Maiar.
no.
Sauron was already in existence, but he did make Sauron his bitch.
You didn't read shit.
Well, he was definitely a creator force. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
he was. He created a lot of evil
Yes.
things.
All right. Well, so whoever chained this being up must be able to unchain it. So I think that we should venture forward, see if we can't force somebody who runs this goddamn place.
Him is 20 feet tall too.
Your captors, surely, are they 20 feet tall?
I'm gonna grab at the chain with my tail and try and pull on it.
It doesn't really see. It's just really. It's
Yeah, I already
But
tried
this,
with
is
my
very
the
hand.
firm.
but this is the
But I
tail
tried with my
of the
hands.
God Slayer.
These are the hands of the God Slayer, and I tried with
This
my
is
hands.
shit.
Okay, so
Can I attack his chains?
Yeah, you can try.
I'm gonna use the scimitar and try and attack his chains. What if you stand on the opposite side of his chain from me?
What?
So that I got
He
advantage?
does tell you that. I tell you, it's futile though. The Creator himself made these chains.
okay, so you said the creator himself,
So
The
how are we supposed to get him
recreator.
off?
the recreator. Oh, interesting.
It's kind of like he took the world and refurbished it in his
So
own
you have
way.
no idea how to get your own chains off.
If I did, I wouldn't have been here for like 600 years.
So
if we
what's
chopped
else?
your limbs off?
Ooh, yes.
Excellent. Then I can bleed out and die
No,
happily finally.
no. I can heal you. It's fine. We have potions. We have lots of things to heal you.
Oh! Yes, we do have potions.
Oh, we can turn him into a gas. Oh my god, yes.
Yes. Wait. What is this? What's this?
She has a potion of gaseous form. Get the god to drink it.
I don't know. That looks. Would you really be willing to sacrifice that thing for me?
Absolutely. You're a god. We could use the help. If the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I once was a god.
That's
like
fine.
I said, I have no more followers. There's.
Well, perhaps I could be your paladin.
I see what he did there.
I wanna.
You would be willing to
Abs-
worship me? You see him kind of have this small look of hope in his eyes.
Yes. Of
Oh,
course.
he's such a beautiful god.
You see kind of a tear form in his eye.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So what's your
Okay.
name?
Oh my god. I can't believe we had this.
What's your name?
It's been so long since I have even pondered my own name.
Last god. So you're the paladin of the last god.
God of balance.
I believe
Last
my
god.
name was Merlock Nor.
Oh god. What
Word.
What letter is? Ugh.
In common? I don't know. That's all right. Yes, drink that goddamn potion, you big beautiful giant. Let's go. Let's get you out of here.
I give him the jar.
And he just kind of, almost like a tiny little thimble to him.
Uh-huh.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's strikes his tongue, and he kind of turns into this gaseous form, and you see the chains kind of. He's kind of just there in a gaseous form for the moment.
Yes!
Alright, get away from the chains. Get away from the chains.
Yeah.
Okay, he gets away from the chains.
I'm gonna go over to Erg and be like, keep the book ready just in case he tries to escape.
Right? Yeah. Sweet.
Word. Alright, so, how long does it last?
Well, we'll say after about 10 minutes it wears off.
So he's just standing there all gassy?
Yeah, he's just all
Yeah.
gassy for a moment.
Okay.
Like I said,
We
he's
should
not
get-
he's not really a god anymore. He's just like
20 foot
He's got
tall.
a worshiper.
he does have a worshiper, but he's
paladin.
you guys are still more powerful than he is. I'll put it that
How
way.
much stats is his paladin? He's got a powerful paladin.
Oh yeah.
20 feet tall. He's gotta be strong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as far as natural attributes, he still has like those, but that's it. He doesn't have any magic.
Wait.
He should be an
Wait,
automatic
I'd say with
Arcana
one-
check success.
With one follower, he
every
would be able to
time.
do probably.
He's
cantrips.
bigger than me?
He could probably do. Yeah,
He's like 2.5
20
of
feet
you.
tall.
How much?
20 feet.
He's 20 feet
Oh,
tall.
hell no. Alright.
But he does look rather bony and he does look rather bony and a little bit withered because he's been chained up for over 600 years.
Alright, I instantly challenge his
And you
manhood.
notice his beard is really like a 20-foot long beard. It goes from chin to
Yeah,
floor.
I just gotta show him who the alpha is, so who gives the orders around here? I tell him to take a knee.
Don't listen to him.
He's bigger than me. I have to show dominance.
He's like,
Do we have any food? Do we have anything to eat?
He's a gas. He can't eat.
Well,
he's like you have freed me.
He's a god. He doesn't need to eat.
yes, we freed you, and now we're gonna need your help getting to Malice. We need your wisdom.
Can you break those windows?
There's really nothing out there.
Nothing at all, but I can fly, so are you sure?
This tower kind of travels around as its master wishes.
But listen, this is what I'm thinking. If you can break through the glass, I can carry Urgum. Karo can
you
ride
don't
on your...
get it. There's just void out there.
But at least we could run on top of the building until we find another hole. You get what I'm saying? We can, like, skip a dozen levels is what I'm saying.
How would you survive without oxygen?
I don't need it.
How's
I'm just
there
kidding.
oxygen in the building?
Is there no oxygen outside?
I don't know. I hadn't
Are we
thought of
applying
that.
science to this?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna test and see if there's any oxygen out there. How about that? Would that be okay?
Send a level 4
First, how are you going to break through the glass?
I found a spot that I can look through and I can teleport through it.
But you noticed that spot was still very thick.
Yes, I can teleport 30 feet. So as long as the glass is not 30 feet tall, I should be able to get popped
How
onto
many castings of teleport do you have?
2.
So you've got enough to get back. That's always good.
That's if your eyes don't get sucked out of your head.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm willing to take that. I've traveled through a lot of space. I could take a second. I think I could take a second to get out.
I don't know. It's never been tested. IRL, it's never been tested. Has it?
Maybe. I would like. I'm okay to check the because I'm thinking, yeah, we could just skip and run on top of this shit to the end, and then maybe find another window to break through near the end. Surely, wherever Malice is, he's got windows. If this place has windows, Malice probably has windows.
But we have a giant. We can just.
This
tell
is
him
a
to,
good
like, bull rush
line of
through
thought.
We can tell the giant to just bull rush through the actual normal stuff now. And
Now we may not be leveled up enough by time if we skip over all that juicy
You do
XP.
hear he starts to speak. He's
I
like,
love this.
Malice is my enemy as well, but I can tell you now, the three of you combined do not have the power to.
what about the 4 of us? You're not thinking right.
That's right. That's very right. What about the four of us?
Even the four of us.
Even the
Not
four
at
of
the moment.
What is his weakness?
Sorry, guys. I gotta say a prayer real quick, and I say a
Well,
prayer real loud with his
The
name.
last I checked, he was still very mortal. He is still but a... Well, I don't even know if you would call him a priest anymore. He's more like, I guess, a wizard or a sorcerer, warrior, something like that. I don't know. He's a very formidable foe.
Well, I am ready to give this a shot to go see if there's oxygen and if we're going to be able to survive out there. Is anybody opposed to me doing this?
I don't think it's.
Go for it.
All right.
I don't think it's a good idea. You might choke.
I'm going to hold my breath.
Okay.
And it is a bonus action, so should be able to do it as an action as well, all in the same turn. So like pretty simultaneously if I needed to. So I'm on full alert. Here we go. I'm gonna pop through, holding my breath. Boop, boop.
As soon as you pop
I turn
out,
my head 360.
it looks like nothing but darkness, and from what you can tell, you can't see a top or bottom of the tower.
Can I
And
breathe?
within that moment, you get popped right back into the building.
Yeah, cast it at the same time.
But could I breathe?
No.
Did you hear him?
Well, actually, you couldn't really tell. You were only out there for like a fraction of a second before it just popped you right back in, really.
You know
were
what?
able to get a quick look around for a second, then it just...
It automatically teleported you back in.
I've got an idea, guys. Perhaps we should make a big commotion and have everybody, or wait till the room floods back with people.
Let the giant stand over the door, and as people come in, just murder them.
It's not the worst idea. But I was thinking he could pretend he's shackled
Those people...
as they come in, and as they come in, he could stand up and punch the ceiling.
Some of my followers.
Well, I think
now they have
they.
feet for heads.
You had followers that left you.
Well, like I said, I was kind of a letdown. I was the last bastion
Because
to
of
hold
this
everything
attitude. You got to
together.
quit with this attitude.
I was the
You're
last
becoming quite the
god.
life coach. Very
Have you
good,
thought
Carl. I love
about
it.
being the god of something else? Like
What's better than balance?
revenge.
Like a balanced
Well,
revenge.
that
If you
does
consider
have
a balanced
It does
revenge.
have a nice ring to it.
A
Oddly enough,
proportion.
the god of revenge was one of the first ones to die.
Well, it is related to balance, isn't it? Because it's
Retribution.
getting back.
Yes.
It's
God of
the
justice.
tit. It's the
Justice.
tit for tat.
It's justice, not revenge.
Yeah, justice, like that sort of thing.
But kind of like a revengey, bloody justice.
Yummy.
If we could convert some of them back, though, it would help me out substantially.
So having more believers will truly convert you back.
Well,
Oh.
sorta. I'll never be what I once was because even this is still a handful. I used to
With
have.
this attitude, you must have a better attitude than this.
We need theater. We need
I
theater.
was really popular amongst neutral people.
Listen.
This is the right attitude.
We need theater then. We need theater. We need to summon the people in. We need to set traps for them. For the priest. So when the people fill in, we can grab the priest and kill the priest. And
Part of the
arouse
show.
the morale of the people to show them that you are back, that you are strong. I follow a very strong god that does all this stuff.
And then you can scare them like.
I'm afraid they might be dead.
Who might be dead?
Whoever you're worshipped. Like I said, I'm the last god.
No.
Or at least what's left of what was.
No. I serve Anu. There's no chance.
You mean you served anew?
I've only arrived here a week ago. Anu will arrive to this planet within the coming year.
What part of the timeline do you think you're at?
Timeline?
Yes.
What are you babbling on
I
about?
mean, I've been here for over 600 years.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot's
And?
happened since then. I mean,
Everyone's been...
there aren't any gods left. Half the world's been rearranged, races spliced and changed.
That's what I was saying. What Villainous is saying.
Yes, well...
Scare them.
I'm sure you don't know. You must not know. You just not be familiar with the gods that I serve. Big wide universe. We travel through space.
No, I believe I've heard of who you mentioned, and like I said, they're probably.
I think
dead.
I think he probably wanted to die. I think that didn't he keep saying he wanted to die?
That was one of the reasons I was wanting to. I had to literally witness.
I, that's who I'm talking about. That you wanted to die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said that because you keep talking about him like he's dead.
Look, we need to get these acolytes in here. We can entangle them, infest them, and torture them in front of your followers.
Please
and get them.
Please don't torture them.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe something more
It's
along the
bad
lines
enough
of
that some of them
like I
have
like your
FIFA
spirit,
heads.
your gusto.
No. We're not torturing your followers. We're torturing the people that enchain you.
But avenge your slavers. Avenge your slavers.
That's totally different. That sounds wonderful.
We will give them a
Alright,
choice
so
to
they
submit
like
to
your-
you.
They deserve quite a thrashing.
If you get close to the shackles, they're not going to shackle you, right?
Say what?
They're not like going to magically shackle you. Can you lay by the shackles and act like you're still locked up? And then just bust out and start murdering people?
Honestly, I don't think I want to risk trying to put.
Okay,
one of those
then
back on.
why
Not
don't you
even-
stand above the doorway so it's like right here, the door, and people can come in, and as priests come in, you can just be like, joink, zoink, zoink.
I think we need more of a public statement. I almost feel like we should summon them. Like I should be standing beside him playing an instrument. He should be standing at the far end, mighty and proud. You should be standing at his hand. Maybe you call everybody in, or I could, to summon them in and summon them in a contest of strength. Who would dare challenge? Who would dare challenge to not let this thing go?
Oh, probably somebody, but I hope so.
And then we will assist you. I don't feel we're going to be able to get rid or go around this mass of people. I don't see that being really.
But
an
there's
option.
only one door in, right?
One door in, one door out. Let's invite the entire.
Well, it looks okay. So he was kind of in the middle, chained or whatever, and on each side looks kind of like there is this little bent into a U, and there was a door on each of those, basically.
This little bent into a U, and there was a door.
Yeah, basically, it looks like the walls kind of bent into a U around that area, and at the end of each side there was a doorway.
Which way did the
Kind of
money
like a
guys
horseshoe
go?
shape.
Which way did the money guys go?
They went through those doors.
Left or right?
Kind of both. There were like, I don't know, like we'll say 5 deacons each walked through each door.
Okay.
I thought you said they all went to a back area with the money teeth.
Yeah, that goes to a back area.
How fast would it help you when people start believing in you?
Say again?
How fast will people start like you regaining some of your powers and abilities back? How long will it take once people see that you're free and you're strong?
I'm not sure. I've never had to get my power back before, really.
Okay.
I had actually given up all hope.
Yes,
to
we
this
know
point.
you.
You know what? Perhaps at this point you should just follow us as we go investigate this castle. Hold down the rear, perhaps.
And
Save us-
cannot be this depressed in front of the
He
followers.
looks down at the door. He's like, I do not think I could make it through any of these very tiny doors.
This attitude.
How did you get inside of here?
You know, I don't really remember how they got me in this.
Oh well, it's
Well, I don't recall. It has either been too long or I was not conscious when it happened.
Then I think you need to wait till people enter and then destroy the ceiling. I don't know what else you could do. Or wait till they come back and rechain you. If you can't fit through the door, we can't go forward, we can't go backward. Are you accepting death?
Oh yes, he was definitely accepting death.
Perhaps if we can convert my followers back, I can form a counter-religion against malice or something like that.
Which is better than death.
You will be the god who
I
sits here in
suppose
this
it's
chamber.
something to do.
Okay, we gave him something to do. He should be happy.
Well,
Well, what's your plan, deity guy? You've seen people come into this room 100,000 times. What do you think you should do?
First, we should do something about that annoying pest at the podium.
I veto this plan. The podium
I've had to hear him talk for far too long. Silence him, and I will be. That'll be a start.
Does he come in first?
Yes.
Well, I suppose
yes, usually. And
if
then
we just
followed
wait
by the
around here-
deacons, and then
Will the battle come to us if we just wait around? I mean, I'm down to explore, but I'd also like to be somewhere where you have our back. You know, you seem pretty big and strong. I imagine you could
I
even...
doubt he would be able to really put up much of a fight. I mean, no one's ever really armed here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just wait for him to come back in here and we just kick their ass. Can we do that?
Yes,
Okay.
Let's do that.
probably so.
All right, let's get tactically positioned, huh? All right, I'm gonna kind of be
I
flying
assume
in
a
the...
tactical position.
Great. He's,
Next
he's
service
made...
should be in about 6 hours, I believe.
I just like your
In
idea.
about 6 hours? Cool. We can rest up a little bit.
So we should just wait for all of them to get in. There's 10 deacons and the priest.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
So we
indeed.
wait for all of them to get in, and then entangle the shit out of them.
What would happen if we lit the whole tower on fire?
I think we'd suffocate.
Oh, yeah.
Bummer.
Then we'd have to break that glass,
They'd
goddammit.
keep porting you back in every time you tried to escape, and you'd keep burning over and over. Mm.
Oh, fabulous. What a clever malice. Alright, yeah, are we just gonna wait for them to storm in and shackle them down as they go? How are they gonna come out? Just like in rows?
I'm going to practice my competition.
Yes, they
leading
usually-
athletics.
Usually 5 on through each door, and then I don't know. It's kind of random which one the talkie guy goes through.
So do the deacons come in first, or the priest, or is it just
Usually
the
the
people?
deacons and the priest, and then usually everyone else comes in to pay their penance.
Where is
How
that?
did you get those body parts anyway? You just woke up with them.
Wait, what?
Do you have a green flashing light down beside you? Sorry, I was seeing a green flashing light in the mirror. Freaking me out.
No.
Sorry.
Oh. In the mirror?
Yeah, in the mirror. I thought it was maybe outside.
Someone's trying to scope us. Duck, everybody.
You got a red flashing light.
Is it this?
Huh?
There's a red flashing light
No.
down by that bottle.
No, that's okay. It was.
No, Nick be flashing green. What's up, son?
Speaking of which, do y'all want to take 5 before we go?
Yeah, let's take 5. Pack another bowl, and
Do it.
or did we even finish that last bowl?
Can I have one of these?
Yeah, do it to it, man.
Yeah, do it to it. Cinnamon whip.
Oh, wow. I didn't know there was...
Oh, it is still going. My goodness.
Yeah, man. Good thing Aries left us something.
Huh?
Kidding.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
playing. No, dude.
I'm sorry.
That is.
You have offered many times. and
I
most
know.
times
I'm
around.
just giving you shit for doing
Thank you.
something I told you to do.
I will replace them though.
Don't do that.
Well, I want to contribute more snacks. Anyways.
Aw.
That's fine.
I mean, you
I
do
usually-
contribute a lot of snacks. Scooby snacks.
Yeah, I like smoking. Guys, this is good. Speaking of which, I can go ahead. I'm gonna pass y'all this bowl too. Let's go. Yeah.
So you liking the adventures so far?
Hell
Hell yeah.
Giving you a little bit of storyline.
There you go.
I hate it. We're stuck in a tower.
We freed this god. I'm so glad. I never like accepting that something can't be done. You know, in a D&D campaign. I'm like, no, we're gonna free this bitch. Villanoris, how you been, big dog? We taking us a little break and hip chill. How you been? Let's go back to the moon. I'm just joking. I'm joking. It's,
I hand the moon a potion of gaseous form. What level is the moon?
I heard that the moon is a right-wing conspiracy.
Hey,
you
it
heard
was a blood moon this morning.
No, because Trump, that's Trump's moon.
Trump said it was real, so I don't know.
Trump was born on a blood moon, apparently.
I think that means it's not real.
Born under a blood moon.
It's all sun worship versus moon worship. You know what I mean? When you really look at the whole picture.
Are you a lunatic? Yeah.
I'm a solar tick.
In Dragonlance, they have multiple moons, and they're named after they call the moons their gods.
Well, you know, lunatic is basically a lunar term.
That's interesting. I
Oh,
suppose
that's funny. That does make sense.
the
Luna.
Latin breakdown. Yeah, I'm sure. That's interesting. Let's see. Actually.
Oh yeah, it is lunatic. I think
Mhm.
from lunar. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen if the Latin word for moon was luna, and it is lunatic. The Latin word
Luna.
Hey. Yeah, I stream Monday and Wednesday now, and I love it. Honestly, I love it. Me and my wife do art and music. I am so proud. I don't push my music on my friends. I don't promote it a lot, especially because I do it so much. You know what I mean? But the
It's good.
thank you so much. And like the 3-hour challenge that we do every other week now, man, it's been so cool. So yeah, that's all we do. Monday, Wednesday night. She paints and I do music, and then yeah, like I said, I do the song. They're very good.
So one thing I do want to talk to you about is the expanding Earth theory.
Oh,
you heard
cool.
this one?
No, but why not?
This one?
Expanding Earth theory.
This is my favorite.
Okay,
Is that
I'm loving this.
all of the continents fit together in a pretty good sphere.
Pangea.
Right, but in a sphere.
Ah. Okay.
And then so it kind of goes hand in hand with some kind of hollow
Okay, I'm
Earth.
scared.
or
The
Earth
green light
with
you were
big-
seeing is a toy out here that has activated itself.
Thank God I'm not tripping. Yep, I can see it
Happy
now.
blood moon, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Why is
Got
it
possessed toys.
So carry on with
Been
that idea.
possessed by Skynet.
Yeah, so the Earth is expanding, and perhaps because of the moon is like pulling us out. So if the Earth is getting hotter because of the moon's gravity, then it's gonna swell up.
Interesting.
No. How
And
about this to add to it? The Earth's own centrifugal force would expand it.
Right, that too. and the gravity of the moon pulling around it, and also the moon has the seas on the side facing Earth, the part where the moon is stretched out. So the Earth's gravity is stretching the moon out facing us.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't the moon also be stretching Earth out as it circles around?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, when it comes to the physics of objects that big pulling on each other, I'm not sure. Because I've seen the tribes that tie rocks to their dicks. And those fucking dicks start dragging the ground after a while.
They want to be rock hard.
See, this is why y'all need me as a scientist in this.
This is how we get harder.
I bring you that
Rock harder.
unconventional.
Now, I have this theory that the Earth used to spin a lot faster, which counteracted gravity, which allowed for giant lizards to exist that we have fossils of. Because they say like a brontosaurus couldn't even support its own weight on land, so they just theorized that it spent most of its life in water.
You never
but
know.
they
It could
had
have
no
special
evidence of it.
bones that allowed it to support its weight, though.
Its bones were actually hollow. Surprise, surprise.
Giant muscles.
Which
Huge
are
muscles.
weaker than a big one. So it would be like a shallow. I don't see why it's built like something that would walk around in like
Alright.
50 feet of
And
water
you
or
know the
something,
pregnant,
right?
you know the pregnant stone.
I mean, they think that all life came from the ocean floor vents.
hey,
You know, so
you know that pregnant stone.
start out aquatic.
You know what I'm talking about? The
What's
preg-
that? I'm
you know
sorry.
The pregnant stone.
The pregnant stone.
Yeah, the one that's near the.
Get your liberal agenda out of my schools. Pregnant stone.
Stop
Get
trying to
out of
tell us
here.
Rocks can
Get outta
That
here.
huge stone that's that.
I'm
halfway
identifying
between
you as
quarry-
stoned.
That
We do this all day.
fucking that temple that has the huge stones in the base of it.
I have no idea what you're
Yeah,
talking
you do.
about. Yeah, you do. I'm sorry.
I've
Maybe
talked
I
about
do.
it
I'm
to you.
sorry. No, my bad. I probably do then. My bad. I'm just not recalling it.
One
for sure.
time I saw this
It's-
rock
they're the
pop a
biggest-
baby
It's the biggest stone.
out of one of its
It's
cracks.
the biggest cut stone known to man, basically. Basically, it's over there in the Mediterranean. I can't remember what the fucking where it is, but anyway, like these huge stones and shit, like the pyramids and all the shit that they're like, how'd they get it so many fucking miles and all this shit.
Mhm.
Well, if the Earth had been spinning faster and gravity had been being counteracted more,
They could have
all that
always
shit
been
would've
off
lighter.
on the amount of meat. the
Yeah,
bones
that's
were
right. Yeah, I've heard
carrying,
you talk
though.
about that. Yeah, yeah, the lighter theory. It could have been. There's
For
so
real.
many. There's so many
no
weird.
way we would really know unless we had a time machine to go back and
What's
look.
so
And
cool-
then we might not know, because then how would we know we weren't in a parallel timeline?
Right, well, that's the cool thing. None of this had to happen, is what I love. You know what I mean? Like, none of this goddamn universe had to happen. None of the physics had to work out. And the fact that it does is so cool. And it's so, but it's so impossible. You know what I mean? Like, if you try to, like, science or logic your way into, like, the universe creating itself or happening to be created out of what? You know, it's just, it's all so fucking impossible.
Yeah.
And so it's, I'm just, yeah. So, yeah, so anything can happen forward or
Yeah,
backward.
it is crazy that y'all exist in my dream.
It's kind of hot that we do. I've thought about that. You know, whenever we get talking about dimensions,
Yeah.
that would get. It was like, you know, there's some vocabulary that gets overused. You know what I mean? It almost like enters this like unpleasant woke area. No, maybe it's just me and my old cranky ass. But I don't know. I'd hear dimensions a lot. You know what I mean? And I love math. And I'm like, I don't know. Because a dimension, that's the term is to measure something. You know, you have forward, backward,
Yeah.
up, down. And we're covering a space. Something that you experience or other people can experience. You know what I mean? It's like an agreed upon thing. You know what I mean? I'm giving you the x-axis. We know what that is. It's relative to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like trying to find other dimensions would kind of irk me, but I entertained it and looked into it. I'm not saying I'm right on it.
Yeah, some
Uh,
people
but-
be like, if
But then it made me think about dreams.
Okay.
That is for sure a dimension that we all go to. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like
we
when
can-
we're dreaming, we're in our own individual dimensions, but then when we're awake, we're all in the same shared dream.
I'm not sure where we are, but I know we're in another dimension, another place that everybody goes to. Everybody's been there. You know what I mean? To get an agreed upon measurement may be hard. You know what I mean? But we all go there. I don't know.
I mean, when you close your eyes and think, are you in another dimension?
I don't know. Where do you separate from your conscious self? You know what I mean? Like inside your brain, whenever you're having a dream or a super powerful thing like that, what does it mean to experience? You know what I mean? Like, did you have that conversation? Did you see it? You know, how real was it? If you have it in VR, is it real? You know what I mean? Where does the observer line up with all that? I don't know, but yeah. So that's the only other dimension I know of. There's X, Y, Z, and the dream
Supposedly
dimension.
there's supposed to be like 11, I think.
In order for
The
string
math.
theory to be correct, there would be 11, but they still haven't proven past 3. And they're like, well, but we think we got some variables. I'm like, well, I'll keep waiting out for that math. I'll keep checking in
I thought
on
it was
it.
like, was it Hindu priests that were, I think, through, according to their thing, there was supposed to be 11 too, or more than that even.
Because I don't even know what it means to go past the next dimension. I've seen the brightest minds in the world. Neil deGrasse Tyson could suck
Well, I think-
my ass
I
cheeks.
think
It's a
technically
theoretical
we-
thing. It's a theoretical thing. He can give nothing else on it besides imagine an ant. You know what I mean? Who doesn't know that space is there? I was like, your ignorance of it doesn't
Well, he's
make
trying
it
to say
not
basically
there.
we're
Like-
still all inside all of the dimensions. It's just we can't perceive all of them.
Yeah, maybe. I
Well, like the first, second, third, and fourth. We're inside that
It's to
realm.
me,
We
it feels
know
like an
things.
intellectual circle jerk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, did anybody hear the tree fall? It's like, I don't know. Do the bugs have ears? Like, what's gonna fucking satisfy you? Were there-
No. It matters
No,
because
it doesn't.
there's like the inside. So there's like the inside and the outside is like another dimension. So like, if you could go into a bird flying through the air or something, and then you're in dream world, but you could pop out at the top of the Eiffel Tower because you figured out how to get into the inside dimension and then pop back out somewhere.
So from the inside dimension, you can go anywhere.
Right.
But see, with those dimensions, it's like no one has ever been to those dimensions. No one
It's
has
like
measured, brought forth.
we outside. Son.
They
You
may
gotta
not
learn how to
even be-
behave like an electron. If you can behave like an electron, then you can do it.
Well, the
electrons
quantum
can be
leap is
anywhere at
well, the
any
quantum
time.
leap is different. That's different.
Oh, yeah, guess
where
so.
it's popping out and popping into, that's hard to say. We don't know. We're
Yeah.
like, well, it's going to another dimension. It's like, but where?
I have this theory.
It
that
seems
God-
like good old intellectual circle
I have
jerk,
this
but
theory
maybe not.
that God, in every way, is just
Sexy.
drawing. No, he's just drawing more. The deeper you try to dig, he just draws a little more of the painting.
Well, it's like like in a dream. You know what I mean?
He's already programmed in the response.
I don't
to
think
your
he's already programmed in. I
visual
think he just it's
perception.
like y'all only see so far, so I only got to draw what you see. That's why when you look at the quantum experiments, they're on.
It just keeps making up stuff. Yeah.
What is it? The James Webb.
You do that in a
their new
dream too, though.
telescope?
If you can keep cutting through an area in the dream, you're gonna keep seeing more. You know what I mean? Like you're not just gonna flatline the
I
dream.
think I did see something where that new telescope they claim they've seen
I remember
almost
a lot of
the
my
edge
dreams now,
or
but-
what.
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing is. They even found the largest planet so far is makes Jupiter look like a small little
But what if?
That's awesome.
What if
pebble.
But what if it really wasn't there except on a wavelength? Basically, the quantum experiments showed the double slit experiment, right?
Yeah, I'm convinced that it's all a simulation of sorts, personally.
So it's all variable
But
until we observe.
I do wonder the scale. You know what I mean? You read a story about Middle Earth, and there's a whole universe around it. But it's not real. None of it's fucking real. You play a video game, a good video game, you look out to the stars.
Didn't you say
The stars aren't there.
Did
But
you
there's
say
a math to
you've
the...
taken DMT?
I have.
He just popped he said people that take DMT seem to. But you were saying you didn't see
I
any
know.
of the,
No, I've not talked. No, but I'll do more DMT and
I promise
bet
to
that.
experiment.
Man, I would love to try it someday.
I'll let you know if something happens. If I come across it in my journey, it's like a quest item. Yay, we've obtained DMT.
It's a molecule. I've heard it's a molecule.
I don't know. It's a fun drug, but the point is, so
All
the
drugs are molecules.
I know, but someone was saying
fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Combination. Yeah.
This lady that was
elements
talking,
there.
that's how she described it. It was molecules.
So yeah. How big is the simulation? Yeah, that's all I want to know. How big is it?
Yeah, I guess it's like a pretty pure form of whatever.
I have this feeling it's infinite
Is-
out, infinite in.
Could be.
Yeah, it's like the molecule of ayahuasca or something like that, right?
Something wonderful. Do it safely.
It's the most.
I've never heard of anybody getting fucked up on DMT. I've heard people going hard on DMT. Because I went and I saw crazy geometric patterns and I saw this wall felt like a little whatever.
So you were tripping.
Yeah, 100%. So I did DMT. I sat down in the chair and I felt like sucked into it a little bit. And then it was almost like slow motion. Whenever you're watching Star Trek, and things start getting all stigmatism, you know what I mean? Yeah, and it was like a slow motion warp. And then whenever you trip and you close your eyes and you see geometric shapes and shit like that. It was like that kind of being forced upon me. You know what I mean? It was like geometric shapes, the warping. I felt whatever, and then I had this fucking inner monologue.
Dude, if I close
For
my
like
eyes,
15
I'll automatically
minutes.
get kaleidoscopes.
Right. Well, that'll definitely happen when I'm tripping. But I just had this inner monologue. I felt like he was my higher self coaching me. You know what I mean?
Higher self.
Yeah. Well, and so when they offered me to do it again after that, I was like, I feel like I got what I needed. That was awesome. I felt motivated. I saw, pretty colors.
That's how
But I've had other friends who are like, dude, you gotta break through the wall. You gotta smoke some more right after and just
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe. I've never heard of anybody overdosing on DMT, so I mean, I'm down
I've
the
heard
clown.
people tripping so hard they puked and choked.
I mean, that's fine. I puked and choked. I'm a slut.
No, I'm saying to death.
I'm just for my wife. For my wife. Oh, to death?
Yeah.
Not with my homies around. Not
That's
with
what
my
I'm saying.
homies around.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
the only
Like,
danger.
they'll be like, oh, on your side.
Yeah.
My wife knows CPR. It didn't save that one guy she tried it on, but she knows it. She actually learned it properly after that. She was getting coached on the phone the first time.
Well, I learned from the one guy that
He didn't
died,
make it.
I stabbed him right in the chest. I don't understand.
Oh man.
That's a true story. I didn't say anything false just now. My wife is 0 for 1 on the CPR game.
Why
so
you being mean? So mean.
Nah, I mean, look, hey, you missed 100% of the shots you don't take, okay? She was 7 months pregnant, no prior training. You know what I'm saying? And she did it, man. And she did it.
She went
I mean,
for it.
she tried.
She went for it. She didn't actually do it. Well, I mean, she did.
Yeah, definitely good
Didn't work
to,
out.
yeah, 100%. If you can get a good trip sitter for that, yeah, wouldn't hurt. I've only heard of people getting locked down for like, you know, generally the same experience as me, getting locked down for like 20-30 minutes and then
Man, nobody told me that you needed to be in like a good place and stuff before I tripped the first time. And I was in the worst place. It
That's
was-
hard, man. That's tough.
I had like a bad trip for half the night until this coke dealer let me into their room to be locked away in their room with him and his wife, and I was just like,
Right.
"Thank you,
Oh, shit.
thank you."
Looking out for you. Nice. What are you on, shrooms?
No, Ellis, acid,
Acid.
paper ice.
God damn, blotter.
Yeah,
Good old blotter.
melt your brain. It was fucking.
Blood.
Dude, I did not have my first bad trip until like the end of my 20s. Like me and my wife tried our first shit when we were like 20. You know what I mean? And we had tripped, you know, a few times a year since
I had a
then.
friend that was
Acid,
I had a friend that was
mushrooms.
well, I call him a friend, but I had a person that was with me that started saying because he got drunk and he said, "I'm gonna kill
You. Oh my god, that time. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was like, "That sucks." I was just like trying to get away from him all night.
That's the worst imaginable first trip ever. You're gonna try to kill me? I would like run off into the woods.
in a house that had like in a house that pretty much at all times had like 40 people in it, but had probably no joke, probably 200 people come in and out of it at night. It was like a trap house basically for all intents and purposes. That's why I hid in the coke room. I hid in the trap room.
No, me and my wife have we've trip sit friends a few times that had a bad trip. It was like an unintentional trip sit. We have also at festivals. We at the smaller festivals, Friends Fest at Cherokee Farms. We almost inevitably, almost every night we spent there has been somebody bringing us a tripping friend of ours, and us like helping them ride it out. And we even had one friend who she would come over. She only had bad trips, but she wanted to come over. She ended up doing this twice so that she could trip and deal with her shit. You know what I mean? With me and my wife there.
Oh wow! So she
Yeah.
wasn't getting over her shit.
Like a therapy thing. You know what I mean?
No, like that's when you said you
Which was
took
really
the
cool.
DMT and it was like I'm good.
Yeah.
I grew up. I had acid hookup out of Atlanta, and I was selling like a lot of acid, and I knew a lot of dealers,
Mm-hmm.
and like the people I hung with, they wanted to trip every day, all the time, and I'm like,
That's a hard life.
dude, I was like, there was one day, the day I quit, we'd get these Visine vials full of acid. Dude, I took 10 drops. I'd trip people out all night selling these drops. I took 10 drops and I didn't feel anything change.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, I'm done. Like, this ain't even, like, why am I doing this?
Living in a state of.
Like, at some point, I think your brain adjusts to a certain acid or something like that. It's just like tolerance with anything else, maybe.
Yeah, 10. That's a lot to not adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing that though, man. People that make it a lifestyle. Like they
Yeah.
it's way more common than I ever would
I had
have
this one
imagined.
dude that
People
called
that go
me,
on
like-
like months or even years
I
when
had a
they
dude
trip
that
like
called me
almost
like
every
a
day.
fiend.
And I get it. I have an addictive personality. I have a hard time moderating if I really like something. You know what I mean? Like if it's something I like, I have to buy it in a small amount. I can't like let it just sit in the other side of the house. If I really like it, I'm like, let's go find it. Let's go get it. Let's dig in. Yummy, 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 yummy.
I can.
Steak.
Yummy.
I can ration the hell out of some chips.
Not me,
On
man.
wheels.
Not me.
Yeah.
I got bad dopamine regulation. That's what we'll call it. That's yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
All right, I'm sorry. Are we ready to start? This has been so fun. I love our talks. I really do.
I love my talks.
They are hilarious.
All talks.
Coffee talks.
In the middle of our games, all talks.
And if any point we talk our way into too late to continue, guys, you know, just let us know. Just speak up. Like, I don't know.
It's been too late to continue.
Really? If y'all want to stop it there, that's fine.
No, we'll
No,
keep
we
going.
can do a fight.
You good, Ash?
I feel like a fight's about to happen.
Yeah, I want to
maybe
whoop these
not.
priests' ass.
All right, Lego, as the young people say.
Pizza. My dumbass.
Let's get it turned.
Let's turn it down for what? Alright. So we're gonna wait for these mother bitches to walk through. And then scoop them up. I think when they come through, we should make them worship. We should advise that they go ahead and just surrender and be worshiping the big guy. And be for when everybody else walks in.
Yeah, well, I'll even be like, all hail the master. And
There you go.
yeah,
In an intimidating kind of way, like, all hail the master,
like, or I will beat your ass with
And I need
a scimitar.
whatever big guy, could you just look big and regal and ready to be worshipped?
Just don't talk.
I'll see what I can do.
Not until he's fed.
Not until he's fed yet.
A couple of
Until then he
naps, a
goes
couple
fed
of
little.
worshipers.
Like, we need to get him laid bad.
Because I'm pretty sure we can go backwards and find plenty of people to come worship him from where we just came.
Yeah, statues.
Well, in the barkeep and several others. We can find some, for sure. Alright. So, I guess we're posted up, waiting and ready.
Hold on. Do you promise when you take over the tower to, like, make a better tower and let us out of the tower and, like...
Oh, assuming you can actually defeat Malice and everything, yeah.
We can defeat Malice? Yeah. You said we? Yeah?
I'm not sure I'll be able to leave the confines of this.
You're not chained.
Won't you be able to, like, telepathically communicate with us or something?
Sure, I could probably do stuff like that, but as far as getting out of this room, the doors are very tiny.
Okay, fair enough.
So you're...
But perhaps if
Hold
you
on.
get back some of your power, you can shrink down.
Yeah, you're just not gonna leave this room for the rest of a million years.
Eventually. Well, I could use this kind of like as...
You don't want to go kill Malice?
I will be able to help his
Why have we
undoing.
been helping you? You said you wanted to kill Malice.
Of course I do.
It doesn't sound like it.
Doesn't sound like it.
It sounds like you're comfy.
Seems like you're finding
You can
excuses
actually
to stay in
figure
this
out
room.
a way to fit me through those tiny doors,
Look,
I suppose.
You've been in this room for 600 years. I get it. I wouldn't want to leave anymore ever.
No,
again.
I do. I hate this place.
You didn't think we could get you out of
But
the
you're in
doors?
love with this place, and you think you're stuck here still.
Those
Exactly.
doors are very tiny.
Then break the walls.
They're kind of strong.
You're kind
You're
of
kinda
huge.
strong.
Not strong enough to break the wall.
Well, let's get you some worshippers and then see where we're at. Let's set up camp, get you some worshippers, see if we can even have some of them convert over to paladins.
Yeah, we'll make this our base.
Exactly.
It's starting to sound like we wasted a bottle of gaseous form.
Like we're doing what?
No, we
Like we
free
wasted a
him,
bottle of
man.
gaseous form.
Hell yeah.
No.
Spoken like a neutral character. Yes.
All right. So we're ready. Post it up.
Okay, so you guys wait.
I'm posted, ready to knock
Poised
somebody's head
for
off. the
action and
fucking
all that, and then after about this 6-hour mark, like he was saying, you see the doors open and the deacons start to come out.
All hail your new lord.
And they just kind of stop for a second. They're like, what is this? He is not in the chains anymore.
I try to slip around behind them so they can't run out.
Well, they just look really surprised.
Cast Entangle on them.
Okay, you cast Entangle. They're like, what's the meaning of this? Why are you casting spells on us?
Because we're going to need you to worship this guy and encourage everyone else here to do the same. There's a new order about things, as you might be.
Where's the
able to
head
tell.
deacon?
Well, I mean, it's great he's free and all, but he failed. He failed most of humanity.
Maybe that's how
He was supposed to be the last.
I slap him.
He was supposed to be. He's like, he was supposed to be
Is he crying?
the last stand.
Well,
Yes.
listen. All I know.
You were the chosen one.
You were the last best hope, and you failed us.
Damn it, Anakin.
We're making a comeback.
And once you fucks help worship this thing, he can help us go fight Malice.
Well, we'd love to. It's just, well, we kind of lost faith in his capability. After all, he failed.
Bowed down. And I shut this one up, man. I shut him up.
How do you shut him up?
Like physically, I fucking like hit him.
Okay.
Bow down before your God.
So does anyone else need further convincing
Has he
to bow
changed
down?
alignment? This is kind of evil.
Listen. But this is what I'm thinking, loves. We don't need you to really be worshipping them and to mean it. We just need all of your followers to see you worshipping this thing. So keep on, stay where you're at, so stay bowing. You see what this guy is gonna do to
Let
those
it
who don't.
Let it bleed.
Karo can be reasonable.
See what I can do.
If you allow Karo to be reasonable, he will be very reasonable. Just stay bowing.
He's a bully.
I can be really reasonable. I look at him and I tell him I can be really reasonable.
See him start peeing the floor.
Stay bowing. Very good, very nice. Everyone put your best face on. Followers are coming through soon.
I
Surely.
let go of him.
And then after, a few minutes of this, yes, the follower, or the congregation starts to come in.
One of them says, "Does it smell like piss in here?"
Come worship your new Lord as your old masters still
Come worship
do.
you, new Lord.
Cherry fuzz.
They're like, what's this all about? Oh, he's not in his chains anymore. He's still a failure, though.
He is here and he is worthy of worship. You shall worship him
On
just
what
as...
merits is he worthy? He failed.
He's free of the chains again.
He has not enslaved you as Malice surely
Maybe y'all are
has.
failing him
Oh, how have we failed
go.
him?
because you've given up on him.
He needs your worship.
One could say he gave up on all of us. I mean,
That's an excuse. He's your God.
he was. He's nothing now.
You are shameful.
Who are you to judge? Who are you?
I'm just using my morals to judge you.
What morals are those?
I am Karo, the Great.
As you probably
And I've
heard.
never heard of you.
No, surely. Surely. No?
Really?
Yeah, none of us have heard of Karo.
Has anyone in here heard of Karo the Great?
They're like, no. You just hear a bunch of them go, no.
But you all just worship Malice?
I turn
What's-
around to y'all. I think
We don't
should
worship
all-
him. The bastard's making us pay penance to him.
Exactly, we're going to free you of this.
All of us have committed sins against Malice.
Oh, y'all been in prison for years. Okay, I understand.
Don't
That's
you
why they
wish
haven't
to
heard
be
of me.
free? Do you not wish to break your chains of servitude?
Well, yeah.
He will help you do this, my friend.
Hell, he's already failed.
He's free of his chains, set from the god of whatever the fuck.
That you probably thought were unbreakable. Have you been proven wrong today once?
How did he slip his chains?
Well, they don't look broken. He just got
He
out of
slipped
them.
his chains with the
And-
power of a god.
And then I fixed them back.
Okay, if he has his powers back, make him do something godly.
Punch one of them.
I produce flames, and I'm like, whoa! He made my hands light on fire!
I act surprised. I'm like, oh my god! Your hands are on fire! This is amazing!
And I like shake them and they go out.
Let's see if that fools them. Yeah, it does.
I try to put his arms
Like,
out, but
oh.
I cannot put his arms out! Run for your life!
Okay. Well, okay. That's something. Can you do anything else?
Oh yeah, he gave us these body parts. Do that mumbling thing that you were doing before. Watch, he'll make them glow with his powers.
He starts trying to speak it, and it does kind of make them kind of pulsate and glow a little bit.
See, he's made us more
Oh, my
powerful.
hands, they're
Then some of them
blessed.
are like, "Hey, we want our body parts to do that too."
You don't believe in him enough, like we do.
It's
Yeah.
the only way. Worship him, he can make it so. Your masters already worship him.
We showed faith in him, and we were rewarded.
Wait, you can reward all of us?
With your freedom.
If you have more faith than you have now, you much more faith. It may take weeks, months to build enough faith.
Well, I don't know. Even when most of humanity had faith in him, he didn't really pull through, though.
All of humanity had less faith in him than the
He's
four of
kind of a
us.
loser.
Yeah.
He kind of is the god of losing, isn't he?
You sounds like you didn't believe in the first place.
Did you just call him the god of losers?
Yes.
So it's your fault.
I cut his head off.
Yes.
Bam.
Roll.
He called him the god of losers.
He's like, no. I'm like,
Okay, so 16 plus 10, 26.
Yeah, you love the guy's head clean off. Well, it starts spurting up. The congregation starts freaking out. They're like, oh, he's gonna be worse than Malice. He turned evil.
surely Malice beheaded people. Please, just worship the goddamn
I put my
god.
sword back up. Like, I'm not attacking anybody else.
Now they're all cowering in fear.
Do not fear your new god.
You just cut the head off.
He called him god of losers. You call him the same, I'll cut your head off.
See, that's cruel.
That's me being
evil.
cruel, not him.
That's evil. Why would we trade evil for evil?
It's not evil. But,
That was
these
evil.
are the biggest crybaby
That
motherfuckers.
was Larry. That poor bastard had to donate over 30 teeth in his time.
I literally come back to you two, and I'm like, I did just everything I can do not to just kill everyone in here.
Maybe we should just hold on. You know what? Team meeting. Maybe we should just stuff this guy in a book.
Let's stuff all of these people in the book. Let's let the big book eat.
Wait, I thought you were a good one.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
surely he'll survive, right?
What I did isn't necessarily evil. He insulted my god.
Right.
Okay. So if these people are saying it's evil, it's
That's
just
what
like they're
good
boo-hoo.
paladins do.
Alright. I ask if anyone in here has the guts to live, or if they all want to die cowering like cowards.
Like, we want to live. You're not going to kill us then? Because you killed him.
Well, he wasn't doing the worshipping though. You know, it's like a required step almost. We
I'm
really
gonna let
need.
that go.
Faith needs a little bit of a backbone. We kind of need explanation here. It's like, how do we know this will
Do
succeed?
you not see what he has rewarded us with? We were the ones that had more faith than your entire congregation. It's why we got these body parts and blessings. But you all are also together so little, believing and faith that you did never even got these body parts, none of you.
Okay, assuming we do start taking him in as our god.
Then you will have to pray that you can have as much faith as we can.
Pray. Worship.
Give me a
I'm not sure the ends justify the means much longer.
give me a persuasion roll.
He can't leave the room. Y'all remember that,
That's
right?
Persuasion roll.
Looking.
Is it intelligence or charisma? It's charisma, right?
Critical. Cha.
that
It's
made no
cha.
difference. But that is a sport, correct? I have intimidation. Can I roll it? I did intimidate. I tried.
That's charisma too.
Already
ain't it?
intimidated them though.
Apparently it hadn't. Did I?
What'd you roll?
I didn't get to roll. I got an 11. I don't have the skill.
You can still try and do persuasion without persuasion. It's just you don't roll the. You just roll your stat basically.
I know. I did that.
Okay.
I got an 11, but I didn't never get to roll an intimidation roll when I was intimidated.
Oh, true.
So. Can I now?
I guess. Go ahead.
It's worse. So yeah. Apparently that went exactly how it went.
So they're like sort of half convinced, but still a little cautious because of
Okay,
your
but with
brutality.
attitude like that, you will never have glowing body parts. This is all I have to say.
Wait. I can prove. I have enough faith where Karo can break my neck and the god can bring me back to life. Because I have feigned death.
Oh, okay.
And you can just pretend to.
You better hope this works.
Well, all you do is just grab my head a little bit.
Y'all come over to the side like
and then you'll just hold.
I'll
You'll
do
just.
the movie neck break.
You'll feel
Neck
me
break,
just dead. I'll feel dead. And then you can just drop me. And then
I don't like
and then everybody
He's going to fool
can
me as well?
check me for being alive or not, and I'll look dead, and then I'll just come back to life, and I'll be like, look, see, magic.
So this happens like off to the side right now, right? That's what happens. It's like, yeah, hey, Carl, come here. So, everybody.
Yeah, just a little
Oh, yeah,
aside.
I
Just a little aside.
I'm gonna like. Do I need to do a performance check?
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
If you crit one, you
Athletics?
snap his neck back.
Yes.
I guess you
Put
could
my life
sort of
on the
use
line.
He's
that.
helping me. He's helping me.
Yeah, this is an aided,
helping us,
assisted.
Well, theatrics is performance is a thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 11.
What is dexterity?
So
It'd be based off your charisma, I think. Or is it?
yeah, I think it's charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I got 11. But it's not me that has to be so convincing. It's him.
I just cast a spell
Oh, okay.
and I'm
Okay.
dead.
So I may not even get very convinced. I may have been like,
You hear one of the congregation. He really is cruel. He's Kara the Cruel.
No,
No,
but
Carl,
okay.
the Great.
Scared myself.
Because
Oh, you're cruel.
no, he can bring him back though. Just wait, just watch. Big God, show them you have power over
you
life
must
and
have
death.
faith. You see?
He's like, all right, I'll see what I can do. See him kind of raise his hand and.
I kick you.
Pop back up. See? I knew we could
He is alive. Our faith is rewarded.
Yes.
You succeed. They're like, oh wow!
Works that Jesus approves.
So he can burn people and bring them back.
That's
Well,
right.
I suppose that's something.
Well, what can y'all do? You ingrates.
Just worship him already.
Well, hopefully he'll get to a point where he can rearrange some of us the correct way. I'm tired of having a foot for a head.
How are you talking right now?
You can hear him from there.
Oh, his head's on his dick.
His head's where his dick would be.
I thought he had a foot for a head.
He does.
So what's
He's
on
got
his foot?
It's like a hand.
This is downstairs mix up.
What's on his hand?
One of his feet, and then the other one's kind of like a stub.
Ah, there is a missing one. Okay. So, okay, because the dick is nowhere. Okay, he would have a dick on his hand, but there's a stub. I get it. To keep it PC.
You see him turn around, and his dick's where his butt would be.
No! Human centipede. In
So-
one human.
So, yeah. So are these dudes
Does he have
like
shit
praying
coming out
or
of his mouth?
what?
All right, we'll try it.
You'll try them
Theoretically
get
interested
down
in this. It's
and-
better than the moon.
And sort of, some of them prayer positions are more awkward than others, obviously.
Okay, but they're down there doing it, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to go to the bar and get the endless booze delivered up here.
The dragon
for
booze.
Everybody. And that's
Be a good way to get him to worship.
get them pumped.
Alright. Make that happen, number one.
Make it so.
So which one of you does that? Who's gonna make the?
Yeah, who is?
Who could carry the most stuff
God.
back? I don't.
How do we? Hey, wait! Can you ask the god about that dagger? Can we unstone that Og, dude?
You mean Grok?
Grok.
Oh.
I'll look among the congregation. Is there any of these daggers among them?
No.
Okay.
Could you unstone people? Could you?
Can you?
You just wait like a couple hours.
Wait a minute. Actually, Sorry.
He didn't say can you sober up. He said can you unstone people.
Unstone
Can you get them unstoned?
Yeah, you just, like splash water in the face.
Anyone got nitration?
Pull them
I have a
over or
feeling
something,
he can
get
do all
them
kinds of
unstuck.
stuff. We just have to get him some worshippers, but maybe not. On the floor.
You could have reached for it. Oh my god. Just kidding,
Next
just
time.
kidding.
Next time.
Okay, so are we gonna get some alcohol? Is that what we're doing?
I guess that's what we're doing, sexy owl lady. So me and the sexy owl lady go get alcohol.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so like, wherever the best, never mind, I'm not even going there. Oh,
So you guys make your way back down to the second library.
Yeah.
The bartender's there. Looks like some of the people they recovered look like they're in a little bit better shape.
people they recovered. So there's some people that are unstoned?
Well, not the ones that were the
Yeah,
ones
the
you guys
spider
uncocooned, basically.
Oh.
They look like they're conscious
Well, I
and at the
tell
bar
them,
now.
alright, well, let's put them straight to work. Let's get them exercise, make them feel healthier.
It doesn't look like they're that lively.
Have they been fed?
Oh, guys, we come back with good news. There's a god. We need worshippers. If anybody wants to escape malice, let's go. There's a new god. I want to tell everybody in the library. I'm spreading the gospel, Nick,
Okay.
about the new god.
What's behind this?
So there's about 6 people total in the library. The three that are recovering, that one kind of wizard guy, the bartender, and like a oddly dressed halfling.
Oddly dressed halfling.
Yes. Oddly.
Get dressed in something less odd.
Making me uncomfortable.
You kind of stick out. It's like, it's something about your dress. It's odd. I can't
So
put my finger on it.
the dwarf's like, well, I've got just the thing. And he points to like an unopened keg of dwarven ale.
We were thinking the dragon grog.
Maybe
You
not.
sure you want the dragon in them?
I don't think that'll make a celebration. Just a bunch of people passing out.
You might be worshipping the god of death. They drink too much of this shit. That's all I'm saying.
But we could light them on fire if need be.
No, maybe we should just move that idea out of the suggestion box.
The suggestion box is open to everyone except for Kara.
Sorry,
We
Carl.
also
Taking that
have
one
a
out,
barrel
too.
of elven wine. That's good shit too.
No, the dwarven is good.
All right, yeah, it'll put hair on the balls.
Hopefully. May end up on the faces.
That's why the spiders bought. Never mind.
Jasmine!
So,
We need to. How do we get these people converted? We need to get this wizard doing some magic up there. You know, really recruit them. Get them.
well, let's take
Get
all the
them
people in this
involved.
bar and put them to work. We saved them from their fucking spiders. We're about to free them. If they want their freedom, come on.
Yep.
And I actually say that in front of
I
all
tried
the
to rouse them.
I actually say that in front of all the people. Y'all, I mean, if they want to be free, they'll be free. If they don't fucking want to be free, then they can stay here forever.
Yeah.
We freed you from the spiders. We're telling you where to get. Help us out. Come on.
Yeah, this god could turn this tower into like the party palace of paradise. You know.
Party pals. I believe that was
He
his
could
3-piece
do-
system. Yes.
You know, this could be our recruitment method here. And
Could be a non-stop party.
Yep.
He made my hands glow.
Yup. Look at this tail.
And then we just walk off.
The tail blows.
So,
Did it work?
Did what work?
Did it psychologize them?
Do we get
So
any?
you bring the booze up there. You
Psychologize.
start pouring, and they start passing you around. And everyone's got a mug, and they're all drinking and
nobody
getting
came with
merry.
us. Nobody from the
And you
library.
can see the say what?
Nobody from the library came with us.
Yeah. We'll say
All of them.
the dwarf bartender and like the halfling and the wizard went up there. The other
all
three were
dressed
still
out
kind
like-
of weak and
Let's go.
needed more rest.
Let's go.
yeah. Just want to appoint this wizard some sort of counselor and just have him fucking hang out there and do.
The wizard's like, I'm an illusionist mainly. And you see him like pop out like this little disco-looking ball, shining lights everywhere.
Look at that.
Very, 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 very great.
Yep. Till the bartender gets back, you're in charge.
Hell yeah. All right.
And
Everyone's
you're in
getting
charge of
drunk and
recruitment,
merry.
too. Anybody
Man.
comes up here, you recruit them. Send them our way.
Sweet little cult here.
Cult of
Sure.
the cult
Yeah,
of the
please.
It looks like they're all
Worshippers.
singing, being merry, and you guys kind of look up at the what did I call them again?
Hodor.
Malek Nor?
Malik Nor. It's like
Yeah.
That was
I
close.
think I feel a little something.
With the notes.
You see him like spring like
It's
a
warm fuzzies.
flower out of his hand.
Warm fuzzies.
It's a start. It's growth.
So this could happen
It's
rather
growth.
quickly. Look at this. Look.
Shazam.
Oh, everybody worship. He made a flower.
The flower symbolizes his happiness and he's pleased with you.
Oh, this is the best. Man, with the bar hookup down
Don't do the flower thing next time. Do something more, I don't know, masculine.
Something a little more flashy.
She's like, okay, let me focus. Let me focus.
No, not yet. Save your power.
No, hold on. Try this focus thing. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Make something happen, big guy.
You see him make it kind of grow a little bit bigger.
No, not flowers. But the flowers. Do the flowers again, I will slap you.
That's bad PR for all the
You
worshippers.
see one of the worshippers be like, why is Carl talking
whispered
like that to
I
our
whispered
God?
it, just like I did just now. I will slap you.
It's like he's down talking our God now.
I try to do it quietly.
All right. Well, I guess we have to venture forward and find more followers.
Nope. We send the followers out from here to spread the word.
He's,
Go boys, tell the
Then
goblins.
you see
Tell the
Malkinor,
vampires.
In several generations,
Malkinor
we
go,
control
I
the
have an
tower."
idea. I think I have enough power conserved to possibly make a minor avatar myself that can travel with you.
Let's
Aren't
go.
your own minor avatar? I'm impressed.
Let's go. Nope, that's him in all his glory.
That's
The 20-foot god.
20 feet.
20-foot god.
He wanted to, he went as big as he could.
He's like, okay, I used to be greater. No need to rub it in.
So are you just gonna like sit here in the room with the people and then follow us in your avatar? I hope they don't kill you or rechain you.
Yeah.
No, they're on the hookup, right?
Well, this was your guys' idea.
Well, our idea had you coming out of the room.
You can zone in and out though, right? And appease
I'm
those in the room.
I would be mentally linked to this avatar in every way.
So
But
you can
what
you
keeps you
find
safe in here?
in your main
And
body.
as I gain more worshippers, possibly more people that venture up to this point in the tower, maybe
Yeah.
eventually I can escape the confines of the
I
room.
pick out two of the people that didn't question, looked like they were convinced really quickly of him being a god. And I'd be like, you and you are now oracles of the last god. Go down to the lower levels and tell them of the last god and to come here as pilgrimage.
Yeah,
That's
there's
right.
a library of ghosts and people that don't know, but that they could be freed
Even
soon.
beyond the library.
You
just
see this
everything
one
you
guy
see.
that's got a
Fuck
hand
yourself.
where his head would be like, I'll go. I would love to go back to the arena.
Where's he talking from?
Just get,
His head's where his knee would, one of his knees would be.
I'm gonna call you Kneehead.
Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Goblin. I would like to talk to the Tooth Goblin.
God, man.
Oh, are you talking about the goblin that got uncocooned?
Yeah.
He's still down at the bar.
No. I meant the Tooth Goblin. The one that just like pops up whenever we summon him.
and are you saying those ungrateful dudes that we saved didn't come from the bar up
They
to
were
the
still
cellar?
they were still kind of recovering.
Okay, well they better
They
also.
didn't look like they were in condition to be walking up and down stairs.
Hopefully they'll come up after this.
Yeah.
We've made a couple of oracles.
Cool. Save some people.
Yes, and listen, big guy, you're gonna need to do some of the heavy lifting yourself from here on out. And I don't know, just keep people in line. Yeah.
And don't talk about how you failed them.
Yeah, let's just move past that. That's bad PR.
That's the past. If you start talking about the past, they will go to the past.
You see him kind of,
No, quit it.
his
No,
eyes
no.
roll up into his head and he starts murmuring and circling his arms around, and then you see kind of like this smaller version of him walk out of his robes.
Whoa.
His avatar looks like he's maybe about just 6 foot tall.
I poke him.
Why are you poking me?
If this dies, are you dead?
Be like, no.
Okay. Just
The essence returns back to me.
How hard is it to make this?
Well, it took all of what they just gave me.
Okay.
We just
Resist the urge to kill it and put it in its place. Okay.
Wait a minute. I have an idea.
You want to slap it too?
No. We have a backpack of holding, right?
Yeah, he has it.
Could he put the lower portion of his body? And could he fit it into the backpack of holding?
What? And just be a.
Top half that drags himself through the rest of this place.
Or just drags himself through the doors and then.
He said he is very thin. He's very thin. Could he possibly...
It might also be a good idea for me to stay here to maintain the worship. If I leave, then
You need to learn how to delegate and lead better. Yeah.
Yes. If you could help us from afar and grant us powers as
the
your...
avatar of myself should be sufficient.
Alright, because I saw a really good thing there. You halfway in the backpack.
I mean, he's
Okay.
he's a wizard. You can't go wrong.
You didn't hear his idea.
What?
Giant gun just sticks his legs in the backpack and walks out.
Walks on his hands the rest of the way.
Because he'd just be like 7 or 8 feet tall then.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
He could be like the future god of halflings.
He's like, no, I need to stay here and maintain my
Get it,
fan
halflings?
base.
We could actually, really though, we could just wear you. You know what I mean? Like, get all the way up to your little armies there in the back.
Just let your
and
head
ride.
stick out and poke over the shoulder of somebody.
How would you just crawl in here? Yeah. Because people pull heavy shit out of bags of
So
holding.
your
You know what I mean?
your avatar,
Oh, yeah,
it can also grow flowers out of its hand. This will be very useful.
No, he's like a wizard.
Heavy.
And they can grow flowers out of his hand. What does it do?
He does wizard stuff.
Shoot a fireball.
Are you sure that's the spell you want him to have?
No.
Oh, that's
Obviously, it's lightning bolt. And wish.
How do you know of these spells?
Obviously.
Koro, the not so wise.
Carl the Great.
You knew who I was. You knew who I was.
Yeah.
He tries to insult me.
Who's my favorite disciple? Yeah.
I killed that guy for you.
Yeah, you sure did. You decapitated him.
All right, so if you're sure,
Make my hands go a little
Then you
bit.
see him look at the congregation like, remember, that's the lesson, guys, right? Yeah.
so listen, are we 100% certain? We don't want Karo to wear the backpack of holding, but this guy is sticking out of it torso, riding on his back. We're positive of this idea. This isn't. You make Karo like a big forearm. You have like this big 2 arms sticking
That is
out
up
of
to
his
the
back.
DM.
It's okay. Listen, I'm asking the God. God, are you sure? Because then you could leave and you could help Karo. You'd be like 2 giant arms to help.
But you
Karo.
guys have built a base of worshipers for me. I need to...
Oh no, you will not always stay here. This is silly. Yes.
But now I have a reason and a purpose.
But you'll be.
My God, man, do you not want to get out of this room?
We can get you a much bigger base. We've seen much bigger areas.
I'm just
than this.
saying, if you want me to maintain
don't wanna-
this
you don't wanna
power
see
which
Malice
you have
fall, I
restored
understand.
upon me, I must stay here.
Yes, definitely.
Or we could even
I've
have a
provided
traveling
you with an
band.
avatar that can help you.
But hear me out. We could have a traveling band of worshippers. Just a train of people traveling behind us. Karo the Great marching
That
forward
will
with you sticking out of the bag.
But his
Get
avatar's
slaughtered on their way up.
I mean, but that's all right. I'm just kidding.
No,
all
we
right.
will clear it. We will be clear.
Well, exactly. They'd be riding. They'd be going behind us, with you and Karo leading the way.
I can be the great prophet Karo, and you will be my second head.
And your torso will be sticking out of the back, and he'll be towering over him a couple
For
of
that
feet.
matter, honestly, guys, does that really sound like a comfortable mode of travel?
Do you really want to be stuck in this room? I don't understand. I actually walk
and
off.
be stuck
I
in
don't
an even
understand.
smaller confinement on someone's back.
You
Being
literally
carried
wanted
at
us to
their
kill
pace and not my own.
you. You were ready to die. If you're comfy here, though,
Well, now you have given me purpose to live, so of course I want to think more about.
But you are
I'm
you're-
living.
You have like Stockholm syndrome with this
Yes,
room.
with this
For
room.
that
Very
matter,
much. I was going
I don't
to say
think
that.
you realized
Stockholm-
it. This ale's pretty damn good, and
Yes, you have Stockholm syndrome with the room. You don't want to leave the room. You've been in the room for so long. You think you can't.
You
leave the
fall
room.
in
help
love with
us from afar. He can grant us powers. He's a god. He can help us without even
Oh no,
leaving.
no, he didn't actually res you back there.
But now,
But he will
That
have
was
the
you.
powers.
but now imagine he had 2 giant arms sticking out of a backpack.
All right, let's
Or
go.
he's sending a wizard with us too.
He's not coming.
Exactly.
Let's go, Avatar.
Okay. I tried.
can I
I
order
wanted
the
the
avatar
giant
around like a
god
dog?
sticking out of the backpack.
no, you can't
Okay.
order that.
It would, like I would have to have commissioned someone to draw this if this happened. You know, Kara the Great with his backpack, and then this like giant torso from chest up hanging out with like these longer arms.
Just looking like an appendage off of me.
Yeah, like well, just like this part up coming out of the backpack on your back. So it's like
Like
towering
or
behind
something.
you. Its arms like twice as long, and it's like 3 feet above you.
I don't know. I mean,
It'd make you like 10 feet
with
and have
that
these
20
2
foot
extra arms.
god dick, I mean, it's not really as fun.
It's inside the bag.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
So when we get to somewhat bigger. Just say.
Now, if only the cock was coming out of the bag.
He's a god. Anything's possible.
Anything. All right,
He's
fine.
like, I like this idea.
The god
actually, I'm
Wang.
convinced.
The god Wang.
I really tried to get you out of here, though. I really tried.
God Wang says, it's lovely seeing the world. Shut up, God Wang. We proceed to kill Malice. He's in the next room.
Let's go. Next room.
All right, killing Malice.
This guy's setting up shop and worship. Let's go.
Pretty sure you told us it was the next room.
Avatar, come with us. Let's go.
So basically, they tell you the way out of the sanctuary is.
Oh, they don't have to. There's only one way, I'm guessing.
Well, basically, you
On
go
the-
through the U-shaped hallways, and
Well, which are just basically the only way we didn't come from, right?
correct.
Okay, so yes, moving.
Yes, the logical choice. So basically, you venture back there, and you kind of walk into this room that kind of, I don't know, looks a little bit like a
Y'all can't hear the
tooth
music.
treasury. There are lots of teeth there.
Music.
Oh shit, the tooth treasury. So we have all the teeth. Oh man,
But there's no telling how long some of the teeth have been there.
That's all right. Tooth Goblin, they're ours.
They
Let's
would
claim
have
them.
collected them if they weren't worth something.
We have to call the Tooth Goblin. We need a reduction spell.
It didn't look like they were collecting the teeth for the goblins, though. Remember, they said they were paying penance to
Yeah,
mouths.
but that's the only reason the teeth are worth anything to anyone is because the goblins. So, I mean, there's the tooth market. Oh my god, they better be worth something. Come on, man. It's a whole bank
yeah,
heist.
maybe we could get the goblins to just bring some more shit into the little temple area and like spiff it up a little bit. Some nice clothes for the god to
We need-
wear.
we need
You
to
might
see
be
if
able
the
to trade teeth
Pretty
for
clothes
it.
for everybody.
The goblins might
Pretty
believe
clothes
in,
for all
in
the-
our god.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of
True.
teeth.
They need
Let's-
Jesus.
Let's call the Tooth Goblin. Let's do it.
Yeah.
How do you-
Toothy.
How do you want toothy?
Yeah, let's just be like, oh, I wish there was a tooth goblin around, for I would spin these teeth.
We have. This is the largest pile of teeth I've ever seen
I
in my
have never
entire
seen
life.
this many
This is
teeth.
an unimaginable amount of teeth. I wish the teeth goblins were here to see this.
You
amount
see
of
the
teeth
wizard
we
go,
have.
how do you guys usually get their attention?
Usually we just say something like that.
I don't know what you're talking about trying to get anyone's attention. I'm just talking about this is obviously the largest pile of teeth in existence.
Yes, they're
And
all
if I was a
teeth
tooth goblin, I would so want this pile of teeth, yeah?
Does your planet say teeth balling? Balling on teeth? No? Okay.
Teeth problem?
Teeth balling.
Teeth balding.
Maybe not. Let's go.
Nope, nope, no
so
goblins.
no goblin?
Give me a give me
Tough market.
charisma rolls.
Charisma rolls.
Charisma rolls.
Well, it's gotta be charisma. Athletics?
Charisma.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
I got a modified 20.
5 modified
I
5.
got
You
nat 20.
see
Y'all just
a-
need to get out of my
You
way.
do see a portal open.
Yay, let's
And
go.
you see the fancy suited goblin step out.
Hello, Francis.
Hello, friends.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
This isn't the one I scared off, is it?
No.
Okay.
This
can
is
look
the
at
one
this one.
from the arena wearing the top hat and the monocle with the fancy cane.
So, oh, hey, man. I try to, like, stand in front of the teeth. Oh, shit, what are you doing here? We didn't know you was going to be here. I guess, yeah, we got a lot of teeth, man. What's up?
It does look like you have a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of teeth. And listen, do you have a size reduction potion for some of these good teeth?
It's for me.
Size reduction. I don't have any size potions on me at the moment.
Sorry. Maybe you can get fronted a few next time. That's okay.
Maybe.
We're not worried.
For all these teeth, you better be able
You
to
say
just
you don't
hop
have
it
it on you
out
at the
for
moment?
us.
Right.
Hold on, he says he doesn't have it on him at the moment. He's just gonna walk back to his portal to get it.
Yeah. We could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams here.
That's right.
You know how many mouthful of teeth, how many races of teeth, how many qualities, and just the whole spectrum of teeth here.
we've had a
I
couple.
can tell from the smell, a lot of them are kind of old.
That's okay, but not all of them are. You're
But
right.
not all of them are you.
That doesn't
That's
mean
purified.
I'm not willing to haggle a little bit though. Well,
We gotta have some buying power here.
besides growth potions, what else would you be interested in, mate?
See, I actually think that you cannot buy this many teeth anywhere else.
Maybe the god could purify the teeth.
Yes, and, you know,
We'll keep the rotten ones, yeah, so when he gets some more powers.
We'll have to update him on this.
But we need
You can do it while he's sitting here.
See him be like, ruh, ruh, ruh. You see him open his sack, reach in there.
You can shrink him, actually.
He pulls out like this
Excuse me.
fancy looking, it looks kind of like a Papazon chair. You know what that looks like?
You talking about the big round things?
Yeah. It's mostly cushion. So he pulls something like that out. He's like,
yeah.
how about
like
a
a third of
portable
a
comfy
circle.
chair? Really good for it. Almost gives you a full rest in just a few minutes.
Oh. Interesting. A full rest in a few minutes.
I don't
Jeez.
believe you. Can I try it out?
Sure.
All right. I try it out.
All right, you sit in it and it feels really damn comfortable.
No, I mean I try to rest. 3 minutes.
Okay.
Do I feel fully rested?
Yes.
It works.
Well, let me see. I used something earlier. Earlier, I used Misty Step.
It's like
I'm
it
gonna
does
try
it to an extent anyway. Like you can't just, I don't know, helps you catch up on so much sleep. But it's
Oh,
still
sounds
very
like-
comfortable.
Yeah, next item. Next item.
All right. Let me.
We try one of the items that doesn't have an asterisk down as well.
This can just be what we pick up next time if you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sound good to you guys?
Fine.
Haggling.
All right. Yeah.
You
Use
can kind of come up with some items and
items.
stuff. We just hit a jackpot.
I'm gonna try.
I think I got some cool items.
I'm thinking y'all keep him talking while I go into his portal.
It's already closed.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
he's here. He has to have a link to the Goblin Realm, or it doesn't work.
I wish.
Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut this shit down. I want to thank everybody for hanging in there. All the love to you guys. Jazzman, congratulations. Billy Norris. Let's see. Don't know some of these names. But thank you, everyone. Everyone, so much love. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And we will see you motherfuckers next time.
Oh
In 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
yeah, 2 weeks.
And music and art on Monday and Wednesday night
Did you
at
hear
10
next
p.m.
week?